welcome back. Will I press all the wrong buttons? I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell thee what. Life is a funny old kettle of fish. Oh, this looks nice. Well, this does look nice. Have we found out what this 14th, sorry, not 14th, 10th anniversary is for Minecraft? I keep thinking of things in 14s because it's I'm using version 1.14. Let's just break this up. Ooh. We'll go up there as well. Why not? Right? We'll make it neat and tidy. We got time. We're not in a hurry, right? We're not in a hurry. Oh, I didn't tweet, did I? Yeah, tweet. Really? Come on, Twitter. There we go. All the skills, all the things, all the people, all the stuff, mate. All the stuff, mate. Grab that, should make that. The music's really nice. I was quite enjoying that, mate. This is one thing that this game doesn't have as well. I've just suddenly realised it doesn't have light bleed, does it, through the blocks? Or at least it doesn't appear to. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but most of these sorts of games, there tends to be a little bit of leakage, doesn't it, on the old voxel down. Keep hearing things, and I'm never sure whether it means there's like some nasty creeper hidden in the wall, like close to me. And do I just ignore them, or is this the sort of game that sometimes just like plays some random spooky noises to keep you on your toes? Oh my god, Simpsy, what have you done? You've been eating all the Easter eggs. What Easter egg? Oh my lord. Oh, could I have died then? Oh. Oh, that was a bit dodgy, wasn't it? Could that actually have killed me? Can you die in Minecraft? Woo! From collapsing gravel blocks. Jeez. I wonder if each block that lands on you gets it sort of does damage but then disintegrates. Leading to what all these other weird blocks are, like andesite things. I've no idea what they all are. Take that out. Pop. If I try and put that in there? Oh. You reckon what? Oh, you're right, James. I reckon Grum had an afro. I can honestly say I've never had an afro, mate. I've had all sorts of weird and wonderful haircuts, but I've never actually had an afro. I don't know whether to build this into like just a large storage room that goes down, or whether or not to continue this back. I'm going to carry it on back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Oh god, this game is going to be the death of me, isn't it? That was a spooky noise. They all behave. What is that noise? What are these weird noises? They all behaved apart from you, Nina. You didn't get your hairy armpits out again, did you, darling? Oh, blimey. What are you like, mate? Eh? What are you like? You managed to get on, did you? There was a problem earlier, mate. It looked like it looks like the best way to whitelist is just for me to actually add you as an admin rather than trying to do it through .json files. I don't know what happened earlier, mate. You kind of just wiped everybody. We'll have to make sure everyone. Don't forget, if you are a sub and you do want to talk about a server, you will need to link your Discord account to Twitch so you can get access to the sub server chat. How you doing, Kadiak, also known as Eva? How's things with you? You're right, Wentex. Good afternoon, Sipsy. Good afternoon, Mr. Mojo. You're right, Doc. How you doing? Have you got your password back yet, Doc, or are they still shafting you, bro? So it's honestly, it's a sort of game you could just sort of sit on. Honestly, I could just imagine sitting back of an evening and just like, you know, get a nice cup of coffee on. Or what about a glass of whiskey and a cigar? Ooh. Just sit back, make a big hole, and then backfill it. Lo and behold. Right, okay, let's get this all down here. Start making it a bit more interesting later, but right now I just want to get a basic template. Never know, we might still be here in 12 months' time. Arcing back. Oh, you remember when you just built that little staircase, Grum? Oh, you all. Oh! Cheeky breakies. I don't like that. It's actually really cool the way it does that, actually. I should not have done that then, should I? Oh gosh! He's still not learned. I'm tempting fate here, aren't I? Jesus, good lord. Oh wow, that is crazy. How you doing, Simpson? How's things? Oh, nice one, Doc. So it didn't take too long, mate. Although I suppose you could argue it still took quite a while, didn't it? I wonder if Advina ever got everything sorted with her Twitch account. Because she had a bit of, well, some significantly bad news, didn't she? I better pop something in there, hadn't I? That. Oh, is that actually? Oh, that's actually quite a big hole up there, isn't it? Better keep that well lit. Oh no, dear. You never know what lurks out there. Really? 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 Right, okay. That is the beginnings of where we'll put the portal then. So we'll save that for another day. Obviously come in here. So let's go and get a door put on that. Did you see what I put in about... No, I didn't. Sorry, Pixie. No, sorry, mate. I'm not doing a very good job playing this game. Let's have a look. Minecraft is celebrating its 10th anniversary since it was released. Yeah. Play tribute to this milestone. Oh. I've seen that. Yeah, no, we know about that one. No, yeah, we know about that. There's 2 other reveals coming today. Yeah, that map's been done. If you go on the site, it's got like 2 little blank areas where apparently there'll be a reveal later on. Yeah, we knew about the map bit, Pixie. Thanks for updating though, mate. We'll see what happens later on today. If you go on the site, there should still be like 2 boxes saying come back on the 17th. So I guess that's the 17th Yankee Doodle time or something. The map sounds interesting though, Pixie. I might actually have a go at that on maybe Sunday stream. I'm just a bit worried it might showcase because apparently, Pixie, what it is, they've actually sort of made almost like a Minecraft museum, haven't they? And you can actually go and look at the blocks and learn the history of the blocks and you know how they've evolved over all the different iterations of Minecraft. I think they've described it almost like a Minecraft theme park around the history of Minecraft, isn't it? Sounds pretty cool, Pixie. You just got back from the Spanish F1, did you, Simpson? Cool, blimey. You don't go to the Nether Smetanol. I've got other people to do that. Yeah, let's have a quick link on. Quick click of that link, Whopper Man. Is it still got the 2 big like yellow? Come back on the 17th there, I think. I was literally on it, just literally before the stream started this morning. Have you read the 2029 thing? Minecraft released on Mars. Creepers somehow escape game and enter reality. Existence of top secret time travel technology that Mojang uses to write about future updates accidentally leaked on this timeline. Let's see if that bit's still there that I saw. Where is it? Seemed to be there. Oh no, it is. Yeah, if you scroll down to the very bottom, almost of the main page, just scroll back up a little bit. It just says May 17th, and it's got like a purple and a pink sort of blank area. It's saying big announcements incoming. What could they be? Huggable creepers, a new type of coarse dirt block. Even better, come back to this page on May 17th for some big news we can't wait to share with you. So there's clearly something else coming out. Keizo, thank you for the sub earlier, mate. Thank you for the prime. Walker, Huds, and Ego, thank you very much for the follows. How are you doing? How are you doing? I think I've got a door somewhere. It'll be in here, won't it? A door, a door, a door. Take a door. How'd you make a switch? We've made a switch, and I can't remember how you make a switch. Is that using the nuggets switch? Oh no, that's weird. Look, it's not showing up. Oh no, that is weird. I thought this was like a repository of everything you could make. Or maybe it's called a button. Maybe, oh, it's a button. Oh no, maybe it's not. A button? No? Oh yeah, it is, yeah. So what? So it's literally just a block of stone. That it? Well, that's simple enough. Let's get back down here. Now, how do iron doors work in terms of placement? We had a bit of a hoo-ha with this, didn't we? I need another one actually, otherwise. So if I like click there, that's where the hinge goes, isn't it? And then we'll pop a button there. One other button. In fact, actually, can I not do that in there? I always forget I've got my own little crafting menu, you know. So it's ever so easy to forget that. And we'll always have buttons on. Try and keep them on the same side, I think. There you go. Shades is back. So this will be the staircase down to the Nether teleport. I think I'm going to use this as my primary hub. So I think from here we will have the other rooms and we will leave that as is. So I've got my very simplistic base. Oh my god, they are annoying. Yeah, we'll have our basic entrance. The primary mine systems down there. Ultimately, somewhere down here will be a minecart system. I'll probably expand this out 3 wide. So that will be hopefully the hub for anybody and everybody who's making minecart systems on the server. So that will be my minecart entrance down there. And we'll build. What should we say for minecarts? We need to come up with a depth.
Shades 2529 says I have a very insisting visitor here, Grum.
How the fuck did that just happen? Holy shit! Did that just actually say something? Whoa! What just happened? Shades, you actually just spoke to me in the game. How did that happen? What voodoo magic are you working, Shades? What's that all about? That's amazing. What is that all about? How did that happen? That is so weird. Is that a setting? Options. Music and sounds. Jukebox, note blocks, weather blocks, hostile friendly players, voice speech, show subtitles off. How does that? Has it got its own built-in chat settings? Shown, web links on, colors on, prompt on links. Oh, you can change the chat scale because that was quite big actually. Should we drop that down to narrator? Narrator chat.
Narrator narrates system button.
No way.
Narrator off.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I didn't even know that was a thing. So if I go you've reduced that. Let's just drop that right down to 10% and see if it's that affects that.
Really enjoying the Minecraft content, Grum. 30 months, wowie. Keep up the fantastic work, buddy.
Ah, thank you so much, Sean. Thank you so much.
Narrator narrates all button. Narrator narrates chat.
All right, so that definitely didn't change the. That definitely did not change that, did it? So I wonder what that's for. Voice and speech. Whoa. Sean, seriously, bro, thank you for the 30, my good friend. That is absolutely outstanding, sir. Thank you very much for a ridiculous amount of support. Thank you very, very much, Sean. Really nice to see you as well, mate. Thank you ever so much for that, man. I'm glad you're enjoying Minecraft. No one else is. We should stream my inbox. Thank you ever so much, Sean. Is there an in-game mic? I don't know. I didn't. That's what I was just. That's what I actually thought. Has it got like voice settings there? So where was that? Music and sound, friendly creatures, ambient environment, players 100% speed. Or it could be players. Done. What was it under? Chat settings.
Narrator narrates system button. Narrator off. Narrator narrates all button. Narrator narrates chat.
That is really loud. That is really loud. I can't really have it on if it's going to be that loud, can I? Wonder how does anyone know how you turn that down?
Narrator off.
Let's leave that off until we figure it out. Because obviously, can you say something else in chat for me, please, Shades, if you're still in the game, so I can have a look at that scale. But then again, I suppose people are going to want to see it just because I suppose I've got to take into account I can see it. But that's actually really cool. I did not know that you could get. That's actually pretty cool. That's one of those lovely accessibility options, isn't it? The games are starting to be a little bit more considerate about. Right, let's take that and that out. Hang on, let's pop those back. Can we get rid of any of that? Up there. So I'm going to need to make some more pickaxes, aren't I? Take that. Let's just make a few. Let's make 4 of those. Sort of do the old wibble belly on a plate. Why is that not making? Oh, so you can't actually use stone. Oh, but you do need to look when I do it, Grum. Yeah, that's no good. That's too small, mate. What was that under chat settings? Scale. I think we'll go back to 100 on. Are you all right, Shades? You've not been attacked by a hideous beast, have you, mate? I need to make a shovel. Oh god, where am I? I need to make a shovel as well. I don't think I actually made those bloody. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's much better. Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah, thanks for that. Ooh, got to learn all these things, Shades. He's friendly. Ooh, what have you got? You got me wondering now, mate. And I also need to make a shovel, which I'm going to assume is that. I think I actually had an iron shovel. Alright, let's go and have another one. I don't want to just do this today, so. What do you think about making this the hub? I will, Shades, don't you worry. I will. It'll be a grand adventure to come and discover you. Have you got a Grumble Brick Road from the spawn point? Hello, Miss Z-Star! How are you doing? Didn't seem to change the volume though, Doc. Probably, Sean. Yeah, you're probably right. New game and the chests are already too small. Not really. By now I'd have to have about 15 in your game, to be fair, Gaz. I'd have at least 9 chests in yours. I've got 2 in this, mate, and I'm doing fine, bro. It's all comparative, sir. Right, let's. Oh, I don't know now. I've got myself in a bit of a tizwas now about a storage room. Because obviously we don't want to make it. Yeah, we need to be careful here. Oh, Jesus. You just need to follow the left brink from your animal farm. Probably too close at the moment and we'll move later. Okay, we'll come and have a look in a bit, Shanes. Is it, you know, what's the time? Can I, does it actually, oh, does it actually tell you the time in the actual icon? Oh, it does. Oh, that's actually really cool. So you don't actually need to look at it. You can actually see it. Oh, that's actually really cool. So it's actually an active icon. Cool stuff, man. That's actually really cool. What about if I go for a dual storage room? So put the storage rooms this away. Now, how much room is that going to give me before I potentially have an issue? Hopefully... We'll probably make the doors pressure plates. I'm thinking it's probably the best way to do this, mate. Yeah, we got these. We got barrels as well, Gaz. I'm starting to regret putting that door there now. Yeah, these here, Gaz. Apparently, these are somewhat new. They are actually quite nice. It's just as you know, quick storage. Quite like the barrel. Yeah, that's actually really handy having that down there. So now I know exactly when it's daytime. We might be able to be a bit more efficient with the farm and everything. Quite happy with that. So how do we actually do this? Do we just make this 1 or 2 wide? It's only 1 wide, isn't it? Problem is that means then I can't do anything else with this room. So we do actually have to be really careful here, don't we? As it stands, I can't put any lights here, so we're going to have to, if I go light, I'll tell you what, if we go in 2, put a light there, stone blocks. Theory, we can get another light in there. Oh. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I might not want to go that way. That might have been a bad idea. You just have this back wall as storage. God damn. So many options. So many options. Brick that up for now. What was I going to do? 1, 2. 1, 2. Backfill. Get that, am I? God damn it. Torch. Bish, bash, bosh. Okay. Let's get the lighting done. I mean, we can always use lanterns in the ceilings. Is going to be nice. Get to that point. But I think it'd be nice if we have a kind of commonality with the architecture. Those blocks we played about with on the other stream. How's it all going then? Oh, I see Simps has already asked. Things are good. I'm just very happy this week is almost over. You've had stomach pain all week. Oh dear, mate. Is that late lady stomach pains or hopefully you're not sickly? Oh, right. Is that how we normally do that? Some of those, don't I? So if I come in here, those and that in there. If I shift click, I think it does, doesn't it? It makes them all in one big go. Look. Okay. Starting to get a theme. Very grey, boring theme, but it's a theme nonetheless. Do you reckon this is light enough? I think Nina said something about 14 blocks, didn't you? The other stream, so kind of like that cobblestone and stone effect. Wonder what that looks like in Sphax. That would be the interesting thing, seeing how different. Oh my god, what was that then? Digging it. I'm digging it. And then we'll do something with this so it looks a little bit more ominous. Okay. You're at work, James. I just want to go home. And James is suggesting you should suddenly come down with something. Oh, no. How's the eye been, Z? How's the old... You were really struggling with that, weren't you, mate? Has that sort of become less of a problem, or is it still causing you concerns? Is that... Nothing's going to spawn in there, are they? I reckon that's... I'm not sure if that looks a little bit too gloomy. You're right, Orange. You're right, Zvastic. Lady Stomach Pound, such a nice way to refer to Shark Week. What the hell is Shark Week? Well, I hope it's all becoming a little bit more bearable, Z. Why did we make this room so big? Because it was going to be an all-in-one storage and all sorts, wasn't it? I'm quite looking forward to doing that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun going down there and making the portal, but I think we'll leave that for now. Oh, I tell you what we will do. If I've done this right, we actually could put a lantern in here and here, couldn't we? Anyone remember how you make a lantern? Oh, Jesus, that's going to bug the shit out of me. Oh, gosh. I really need to make that steps pressure plate, don't I? Shark Week is that time of the month. What, is that what you call it? Shark Week? Never heard that expression before. Really? I've never heard that. Goes to show, doesn't it? What was it I was going to make? A lantern. Can't remember what this involved. Nuggets and a torch. Well, I've got some nuggets. The nugget is made out of these things, isn't it? You essentially split apart a... So what was it? If I do that... With that in there... Let's make 2 lanterns. Let's go and have a look. Okie dokie. So I'm thinking... There. And... Okay, look at that. So we've now got lights. We've got a little bit of angularity to it all. I'm quite happy with that. So biggest issue right now is we need storage. And storage is going to necessitate, at the very least, I would have thought, oh my freaking Jesus. See, the beauty of this is I can actually put doorways in here and here. Here and here, here and here. So there'd be nothing to stop me actually building the storage rooms behind this and having a storage room on the left, a storage room on the right, and then some nefarious contraction further down there. What do you think? As long as I take it back a little ways. You even have it. I mean, we could have a dual door system, but actually it all just opens out into its own cavernous realm. If we go back, say, 5 blocks. 3, 4, 5. And then have that as the room. Probably still have the depth. Storage. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I'm getting a feeling for something. I'm not sure what. I've got a tingling in my bones. Little tingle. Tingle in the shingle. If we make it 5, I can still get... Pretty high though, is it? Grumpy Cat. Who the hell's Grumpy Cat? That's not Grumpy. Grumpy Cat. I know Smelly Cat. A tavern feel. Does it really? What's that? Starting to look like an underground citadel. Grum is a dwarf confirmed. Yes, I do like living underground, but I think that's the beauty of it. I think I like the idea of having this, which will become a hub for, like, say, the mine carts and things. But then have a bit of crazy. Have a bit of. I've got to get it. I can't just leave coal sitting there. Against my dwarven nature. Jesus Christ, what is that link dot? God damn it, that's twice recently. What infernal URL mechanisms have you got running on your computer, bro? And you did it while Simpsy was in chat. You're in trouble now, mate, I tell you. I ain't clicking on that for love nor money, bro. Who knows what dangerous realms we could end up on. How are you doing, James? How's things, fella? I'm just gonna... Let's pop that back up. Oh, really? Pop torch in. Stone again. Alright. We really, really do need to keep these forges running down. Any more stone kicking about? Stone. Take that out. Take that out. See if I can condense anything else down. See what I will do. I will throw in max on those. Let's take that. Well, is that doing anything? I suppose I might as well use this to smelt more then, right? Okay, brilliant. Got 11 diamonds at the minute. Oh my god, it's a Facebook link as well, Doc. What is going on, bro? What have you done to Doc? Bring him back. What is this? This is terrible, sir. Yeah, that doesn't sound very nice, does it? What did we say? 5 back and then it opens up into the storage room. How far back does this one go? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 4. You'll be able to get chests in there, so that's actually pretty cool. Uh, 1, 2, 3. Things won't be able to throw in there, will they? It's only 4. I think I'll just off that, didn't I? Definitely 4 bad. Shit. So this will be like a dual door entrance for this, and in and an out. And we can have, I don't know, we can have like an enchanting room or something maybe. Let's get some diggy work done. Just a little bit, Oh no, what's happened to my Steam controller? Oh no, maybe it's died. This might be it. Just it looks like that little bit of foil isn't gonna quite stay where I need it to stay. Oh, hang on. Did I just backfill where I'm digging? What's a knob? You're right, TM. How's it all going? How's the build going, TM? I dropped you a message on Discord recently. I'm not sure if I've seen a response, and my apologies if you have. How's the build going, dude? So who is this Grumpy Cat? The Grumpy Cat. I'm not clicking on that link. Has anyone else got another link? I refuse to click on that link purely out of principle. It's not happening. Not in a million freaking years, mate. I refuse. I adamantly refuse to go there. The Grumpy Cat. I don't even know who Grumpy Cat is. I know Smelly Cat from Phoebe and Friends. Oh, smelly cat, smelly cat. Let's have a look, Doc. It's that dwarf cat that looks grumpy. Dwarf cat that looks grumpy. Never fucking heard of him. He looks like a right knob. Doesn't even look that grumpy. Just looks old and frustrated. Never seen that picture in my life, mate. Not in my life. Is this where all these internet memes and the birth of Twitch emoticons, which are all about cats, was birthed? Is it? Never seen that in my life, mate. What's the matter with bloody BBC links? Gotta be better than a Kotaku link, mate. I mean, admittedly, just barely Sandbox, but... Timo the Ragdoll. What the hell? Never heard of that either. Never heard of Grumpy Cat. I've seen like pictures of like grumpy cats, but I didn't think. I just thought that was just like, you know, pictures of grumpy cats. They certainly looked a lot grumpier than that one. Well, God bless his little feline whiskers. Anyway, I mean, we don't wish harm on any poor little putty cats. I hope he's had a long and fruitful life. I doubt it. It was probably quite a happy cat, just simply born with a slightly unhappy face. And now, you know, he's spent his entire life people thinking he's deeply depressed, and his whole life has been hell bent on just trying to. No, I'm not depressed. I just haven't got one of those happy faces. But everywhere he goes, little Grumpy Cat was called Grumpy Cat. And all he wanted to do was tell the world that actually he was a fucking happy cat. And that's why he's no longer with us. It was too much for him. So yeah, well done, everyone. Well fucking done. He was actually, inside, he was the happiest cat that ever lived. He literally was happy cat. But, you know, due to a slight facial construct, people like you jump to conclusions. I really hope you're happy with yourselves, I tell you. Oh, she. All right, she. Sorry. Isn't it called Tarda? Tarda, not Tartarsaurus. Why don't you use pressure plates? I just said that, Johnny. Yeah, I probably will do, mate. To be honest, mate, it's kind of nice having the buttons, and I'll practice with them. And then later on, we'll probably, like you say, switch out to a couple of pressure plates on them so we can whiz through them like a professional, mate. So I'm not sure whether I'm totally happy with that, but I'm going to be honest. It'll do the freaking job. Why are we not? Dinga, mate. Dinga. Yeah, because this is actually just a storage room, isn't it? So in theory, as long as we've got some illumination that we can add in. So, I mean, I could add illumination in there. That's the problem there. See, what I could do is I could block this up and have this as a torch there, and a torch there, and a torch there. Now, how many blocks would that give me if we were to repeat that? So that would be the wall. So I'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd get 11 in. Which is 5 boxes. So that'd be 10 boxes total, wouldn't it? But we do need to make this higher. So let's get that done. Tardosaurus is a real name, but Grumpy Cat stuck. You mean Happy Cat? She died from complications of a recent urinary tract infection. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to say when the world is mourning the loss of a grumpy cat. It's a lovely thing, isn't it, really, when you think about it? That pet owner must be very, very sort of happy in a way that so many people will be celebrating the life of Grumpy Cat. That's quite a nice feeling when you think about it. Because pets are truly beloved, aren't they? And it's always a horrible, horrible day when they're no longer with us. So I suppose that's quite magical, the thought that, you know, we've all got pets that we love, but not everyone's going to have the entire internet mourning them. I wonder if there'll be some huge internet celebration of Grumpy Cat's life. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Pop torches in there. I am going to need to make this... What is that noise? What is that noise? Is it rain? Well, that's just rain. Could be, couldn't it? Let's see if it's raining. I reckon that's rain. Oh. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, bro, it's night time. I'm playing out there, bro. Okay, so lights in there. We'll go for a light in there. Backfill like that. Oh no, actually I didn't need to do that, did I? And then I think, oh no, I think I've just buffed it actually. Sugar, that is, I did actually buff it. Technically, it's gonna... Bring any more stone with me? Oh, lovely bloody jubbly, mate. Lovely bloody jubbly. Get a coal then. Why not? We'll take that while we're here. An interesting mechanic where mobs cannot spawn on half slab screw if you want to have bigger rooms without grids of torches everywhere. So if it's a half block on the floor, a mob can't actually spawn on it. Is it that simple, or is it a bit more fancy than that? So if you were to build like a huge square room underground and then cover the floor in half blocks of, say, wooden slabs, nothing can spawn on it, no matter how dark it is. Now that noise was rain dot. Yeah, it's alright, thanks, Spitz. Yeah, thoroughly enjoying it right now, to be honest, mate. I think we could have quite an epic community server on this. Just, we're starting off slow. Shades is on at the minute. I think Daxos said he could get on. We'll have a bit more of a chat in the old sub-server section over the weekend on Discord, and we'll start sort of thinking about what we want, what we don't want. I think the one rule I will suggest is that nobody builds too close to me, just in case my what began as a small hole is rapidly becoming quite the elaborate network of tunnel systems, hidden teleport rooms, and storage chambers, Minecraft train stations, and I'm not gonna lie. If I dig and the epic idea breaches into somebody else's world or build, your build probably ain't gonna be there tomorrow morning. Build near Grum at your own peril, I think, is probably the only advice I'd give anyone right now. That's a lot of coal. That is a lot of coal. You alright, Tax Up? You alright, Robotic? Yeah, the rain's nice, isn't it? It is, yeah. Game does a lot of cool things. You can sort of see why 7 Days is such a fun game as well, can't you? I think the difference with this is you can just get the hell on with things a little. You know, it's not such a survival based game, is it? But I guess this has also got a bit of a tale, a bit of an adventure to go on, which I'm looking forward to. We'll see where it all leads. Where the hell is my room? Is it all the way up there? That was a lot of coal, dude. That was a hell of a lot of coal. Oh no! Jeez. Was that literally? Oh wow. Better pop a torch down there as well. No wonder I'm getting low on torches, isn't it? You almost got me wondering about putting half blocks down there now, Johnny, instead of just constantly backfilling with Alright, so let's go and drop that in there. No. Done boffed it again for me. Those noises are scary, dude. Like, proper legit scary. There we go. That's enough room for a storage chamber. You can always expand it out as well. Drop that in there. Bit of future proofing. So this whole back wall will essentially be. I do need to make it 4 high, unfortunately. Oh, hang on then. Yeah, I still need to knock this out because that's actually where the chests will be recessed, isn't it? I'm off now, Soupsy. I'm off. I'm actually supposed to be feeding the animals, but just one more block, Soupsy. One more block. This is the base deeper. Yeah, it's a monster. It's already becoming a monster. There's no stopping me, mate. Be here till midnight at this rate. So we just add that little bit in there and just that little bit there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build above this. I'm going to have like a huge farm. Well, maybe not a farm. A log. I'm thinking log cabin. You know, an old-fashioned log cabin. Something a little bit rural. So we're going to have a chest here. Slab here. Chest here. So the chest will need to be opened up to at least there. All I need now is my good mate Ice Captain. That'd be it, dude. There'd be no stopping this train then, Simpsy. Can't wait to get resources for minecarts. I'm really looking forward to that. Because I should imagine that's quite interesting as well. Using the redstone and stuff. Quite excited for that. So let's just backfill the back wall. What's the biggest gap needed for a mob to spawn in behind a wall? Is it literally just 1 block, as in a 1x2? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god! Oh, it's a disaster! Oh no! Oh, I've buffed it! Oh no! Oh no, I think I'm underneath. Oh no! Oh, he's made a terrible disaster. Oh gosh, saved, dude. Saved by the bell, mate. That could be a problem. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh blimey. Cool. So why aren't texture packs classed as a mod? I suppose it's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, technically it is a mod. If we were to be absolutely honest about it. I mean, it's a game modification, isn't it? It's just that I suppose all you're doing is just choosing another colour and texture palette. Well, I suppose people see it as exempt from the norm. I suppose it's something as vast as Minecraft, so something that's so ridiculously big in terms of... I mean, I can't think of any other game that's modded as heavily as this off the top of my head, apart from, say, Skyrim. I suppose it's a way for people to differentiate between still playing vanilla, but just having it look a little bit more interesting. Or a little less, just old school pixely, I guess. But yeah, I suppose it is a mod though, right? They have, I suppose what Minecraft does is it separates things out into individual elements, doesn't it? So you've got skins, which is what your character looks like. You've got texture packs, which I think are actually known as resource packs, right? If I remember correctly, which doesn't sound right to me, because resource makes it sound like it's adding resources. Like, you'd almost think in a mining focus game that would be indicative of, you know, extra things, extra block types, wouldn't you? I might be wrong on the definition of it. Might have to go and, well, that means we're not building a farm up there, then. Now, here's a question for those of you that don't, right? Let's say water comes pouring through here, yeah? Will it destroy whatever is here, if that makes sense? You know what? You know what I really hope hasn't happened? I really hope my beautiful lake area does not become horribly... Hang on, whoa. We're over here. How can there be water? Oh. Oh, well, that's why there's water over here. I didn't even see this. Holy balls. We never came through here, did we? So that must be where my... Oh dear. That's an interesting point. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, textures are client only, aren't you? I suppose that's another element to it, yeah. I'm starting to think I've made a terrible mistake. In fact, we're gonna have... I can't do it, guys. We're gonna have to rethink it. I can't have that like that. Just can't do it. Fudge cakes. Oh, god damn it. What's that, Pixie? Is there a difference between the starter collection and the normal one? There is like a €4 difference. Oh, what? I don't even know what they are. You're right, Bethany. How you doing, mate? How's things with you, Tax Up? You're right, bro. Who have I missed? Gaz, your dwarves have hit an aquifer. It's a good job it wasn't lava, Gaz. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, the water could have put all the torches out. Yeah. I don't know about this, Pixie. What was this starter collection you speak of? Is it? This is 1.14.1 Deeper Nutella. Yeah. Yep. You should come and join us, Pixie. Think of the things that you could achieve on a Grumbodian server. Yeah, I don't like the fact I'm so close to water for my main storage room. That's just asking for trouble, innit? You know what I could do? I could convert this into like an area just like with a load of beds. So if people come over, we can put like a little barrel next to them and just forego that. Because that's never going to happen, is it? I wonder what's over that way. I mean, if someone was to accidentally just knock a block out, this whole area is going to get flooded. Will it destroy chests? Will it actually destroy chests? Yeah, to be honest, Fredbot, I actually quite like the idea of having that little lake over there, though, dude. That's what I'm thinking. Why sort of block it all in? The problem is, if I take this out and replace it with stone, because I'm going to assume every single one of these is a water block, right? Oh, it might not be. Should we have a little look? What happens if a room with chests in it gets flooded by water? What happens? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, that was not a good idea. Someone said you could swim upwards. I suppose this is all part of learning about Minecraft, right? Jesus. Oh, golly gosh. That water dissipating now, or am I screwed? That's actually really cool. Wouldn't do that in bloody 7 days to die. Gas. Sort your shitty water out, mate. Actually, I gotta say, I'm actually quite impressed with water rivers. I don't think I could have I have to make a underground base where there's fish, so that I can sit down and look out and see fishes and squids, nice and deep. We've got a water feature. See, Simpsy, always optimistic. You see, always a little ray of sunshine. You see, yeah, it's just flooded his old base, but you know what? It's a lovely bloody water feature, mate. Put a couple of goldfish in, a couple of aquatic plants. Oh, I can see drips of water. There's drips of water. Oh dear, look. Can you actually do that? Add fishes from a bucket. Is that actually something you can do? Find some lava, tip the lava onto the lake, job done. Oh, because then it would be obsidian, yeah. But then I'd have a massive black patch of sort of volcanic obsidian sort of sitting in my beautiful natural habitat. We're trying to keep things looking nice. The big black chunks of block does not really Rumbodious scream. We're not trying to rebuild fucking Mordor here, mate. So let's grab that and that, and let's replace that. I'm actually running low on charcoal from a stone smelt. So I reckon we try and finish it at the very least. Add nuggets. Nuggets. It won't, please tell me it won't destroy chests, folks. Shall I try it? Shall I build a chest here and let water fall on it and see if it destroys it? Because it would actually be quite catastrophic if that were to happen. Why is that noise? Whoa, what is that? That's sand. Oh, it put my torch out. Look. The water won't destroy my chests. Alright. Okay. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I need another shovel. Woo! Oh, I keep pressing the wrong bloody or using the wrong button for that. What do I need then? I need some sticks. Stick. How do you make a shovel?
Gap of 30 grum love.
Why is that not a shovel, dude? There we go. There's a shovel. Simpsy! Thank you so much for the 30. And oh my god, and thank you so much for the gold sub as well, Simpsy. Thank you very much, mate. That is a huge amount of support, Simpsy. Not to mention, you know, it's you. The one and only, the most glorious, the only person that's kept this show going over the years. The Simpsy, the one and only Simpsy. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you for everything, Simpsy. Thank you for so much. I always feel a little bit emotional about this. Thank you very much. You've been around a long time, ain't you, mate? You're gonna do so much with your life, Simpson. Gonna do so much more, Simpson. Oh, thank you so much, mate. We're very lucky to have you. We really are. I'm gonna pause and ponder. The eyes are welling up. Oh, thank you so much, mate. Thank you. How you doing, Big K? You know what, Edgar Wallace, Edgar Wallace's in Nakbar. What does that mean? The house looks like a Dungeon Keeper map. It does actually. I remember Dungeon Keeper. Dungeon Keeper's freaking awesome. Didn't they redo Dungeon Keeper recently? I'm sure I remember something about a revamped Dungeon Keeper. Wasn't that one of Peter Molyneux's projects? Was he involved in that? Or he went off to make some dodgy mobile game that turned out to be a bit of a sham scam. Good old Peter. See, the only difference between Peter Molyneux and Randy Pitchford is that Peter Molyneux actually believed in the nonsense he spoke, whereas Randy Pitchford is simply a liar. There's a very subtle difference between the two, isn't there? Oh, how come that's not pouring in? Will that have really damaged the lake outside? Will it be looking like proper dodgy? Or will it, you know, like in 7 days, if you touch a water block, that's it, you're mullered. Does it work like that in this, or are we going to be sort of somewhat protected? I hope so. We'll go and have a look in a minute, because that was the one thing that used to drive me mad about trying to make moats and things in 7 days. If you had like something appear in it, or a door block or something. That was it, wasn't it? It was like 3 days trying to get it looking proper again. Let's get a bit more light while we're building it. Thank you very much, Simsy. Thank you for the 30, mate. What? Edgar Wallace's neighbour? What? Did I completely miss it? I can't even see it in chat now. Edgar Wallace's in Nakbar. It actually means Edgar Wallace's neighbour is what it means. Oh, what language is that in then? Or is that some leet speak that I don't know about? Oh, it's in German. Who the hell's Edgar Wallace? Edgar Wallace. Is that not someone quite famous? Edgar Wallace. It's ringing bells. I'm not thinking of that Braveheart dude either. Edgar Wallace. Edgar Wallace. Are you famous? What's that? Only because you live next to him. Edgar Wallace. It is ringing bells. Look at this. Look. Reinforced stone ceiling. Supported by nothing but dirt blocks. What could possibly go wrong, right? Now that block there, according to Johnny, means I'm only 1 block away from water. So I'm going to have to... Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so cool. You can actually swim up it, can't you? I think someone suggested that might be a way to do a floating citadel, and then you use the waterfall. There you go. That's the storage room, though. So we just need a load. What I'll probably do, actually, we come in here. Oh, what the hell? Chest. Hang on. We could do like 2 chests, single chest. I feel like I need a little bit of light here. I feel like I need light just. Could use lanterns. We could use lanterns. Let's go make some chests. Actually, I wonder as well if. No, that's not going to work, is it? I wonder how much, like, if you can place signs up or down on, say, half block. Now, how do you make chests? Chest is just a circle of planks, isn't it? So how do I make multiple ones? Shift. Chest. What happens if you put 2 barrels together? Oh wow, is that all I've got? 4. I'm gonna have to go and chop a load of wood down. Ah, dudes, really? Oh, we've got so much inventory management to sort out. Chests. What's that there? Smithing table. That's something else I haven't got yet. Chests. Chests. 2. Well, we better go and dink some of these down. This is going to be interesting. Thinking of picking it up, robotic. What would be the best way to do this and still get a bit of light? I'm thinking that yeah, we'll leave it because I think this will look quite nice. Now, what we have to 1, 2, so chest, gap. So we can add essentially a column in there, can't we? I don't know whether to do it in stone or use the cobblestone as part of... Might need some basic stone shelves. Let's go and have a look what we've got. We got any stone? Stone. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it, Grum! Yeah, let's do it. 1 stack of planks equals 8. Yeah, I haven't got enough wood, dude. Right, we can either... Let's free this up a little bit. I suppose if we put chest. Oh no, that's not right. Oh, dick balls. But that actually could look better. Dick balls. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd end up with 2. I'd end up with 8 chests. Or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or if I don't put that in, we'd end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Is that not in the middle? It is in the middle, isn't it? Put them all in sideways. Don't be a knob, Gaz. Don't be a knob all your life, Gaz. Yeah, so we either go to a chest there and then have another support in. Or I just go chest, and end up with a boff one. Jeff the Gap. What do you mean I've Jeff the Gap? What have I actually Jeff the Gap? I haven't Jeff the Gap. It's a gap of 3, mate. It's the gap of 3. I could do like a mini chest, so we could go like do like that, and then put a single chest or even a barrel in going up there, which could be quite interesting. Might add a little bit of a contour to it all. But the real question I've got is, do I do a shelf like that? Or a shelf like that?
Chest.
Exactly! All the chests, all different shapes and sizes of chests. The problem is I don't really know what all this is for. Oh my god, I have off the gap. Oh no, I haven't. No, I haven't. It looks like I've boffed the gap, but I haven't boffed the gap. Why are you saying I've boffed the gap? You've got me worried now. You're right, Red Beer. You're right, Smith. Put them sideways and use cobblestone blocks sideways to stack. Sideways? No. No, you can't put things sideways in this game. That is just no. What are you trying to do to me? What are we even gonna... I don't even know what we're gonna use all these chests for. I have no idea what I'm even doing right now, to be absolutely honest with you. I'll take them with me. I need a load of wood. I seem to have no wood. Really do seem very low on the wood front. Knife has fixed the bit things. No. In fact, I don't think he's... I've probably explained it really badly. All I've done, Simpsy, is whereas we had 3 animated bits. Thank you for the bits, Simpsy. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the 100 bitters. I'll get there in the end. My brain's racing. I'm like 10 minutes behind everything. Thank you for the bits, Simpsy. There were 3 animations, and I could get 2 of the 3 working. So what I've done is I've just rolled back so it's only 1 of the 3 animations. So there should be no choice in them, depending on the bit level. Just while we try and figure it out. Thank you for the bits, mate. I need AE2. No, I don't. I need vanilla Minecraft. Because I've never played vanilla Minecraft. I'm not interested in all these fandangled mods that are just going to make life more complicated than it needs to be. I need to enjoy the base game. I don't even know what AE2 is, dude. What was I trying to do? Wood. If I murder trees horribly all over the server, is there a way to plant them back? I only seem to have 2 trees. Oh. Alright, fair enough. I've got quite a lot of trees. I don't want this barren area where everything's been murdered. Let's go and see if we can find shades. I think she said something about hanging a left near the farm, didn't she? We had the great chicken escape earlier, didn't we? Oh, actually, you know what? Let me, while I'm here, because I do keep forgetting, actually. Better to punch that. God damn my eyes, bro. I don't like being outside one little bit in this game. I think I need to get back. I don't think I was born. I think I need to stick with my dwarven ways. It's too bright. It's too colourful. It's horrible. Why are my retinas burning right now? Might as well plant a load more of this, right? A little bit of paper. I think that's what it's for. It's paper, right? Yeah? Look at that. Gorgeous, mate. What the hell are they? Oh, dudes, I've got those penis dong face dudes, look. There's a gang of them. Look, there's a gang of penis dudes. The dong people. Look, 3 of them. What's that all about? Oh, it's a horse. Oh, look at the beautiful horse. Oh, it's so pretty. How do I get this? Oh, it's gorgeous. There's 2. There's 1 for me and 1 for you, Shades. I don't know where Shades is. Ooh. I see. I spy a little. The hell was that? Oh! Wonder if Shades is at home. Should we go and have a look? This isn't going to do something weird like spawn something in here, is it? What's that horrible noise? What's that noise? Wow, wow. Is that Nobber people language? Wow. I think it is because I think I'm directly over them. I won't look in people's chests. That's just... Is that them, is it? I can see him just over there, look. See him? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God, Shades! Oh my God! Oh my God, what the? Oh no, Shades! Shall I have him? Oh, look at Shades is a badass, look. Hello. Oh, look, people look so awesome in Minecraft. What? How'd you say hello? Did you just do this hello? Is that actually Shades? There's a whole battalion of penis-nosed people directly behind you. Millions of them. Oh look! Leg it! Show us how it's done, Shades. Go and give him a right old kick in the nuts, mate. I'll behind you. I'll stay behind you. I think he's got a crossbow. I'll get around the back of him. I'll get around the back. Oh my God, there's millions of them. Oh, let's have him. Oh no, Shades! No, Shades! Oh no! Oh, not like this, Shades! Oh my God! The tank. Oh, I can hear another one. What's that? Oh, dude! This one's got a thing sticking out of his head, look. Yo, your stuff's over here, mate. This is going to be so much fun. I take it I can't accidentally pick your stuff up if I have. Oh, I might have picked up your stuff, Shades. Did you have a crossbow? Yeah, I should have a look at that. Oh, check this out. How'd you use that? Apparently it's a lawnmower. Probably needs... What the hell's that? Is that... Did you just beat him to death with a furnace, do you? Should we have him? Because we want to get him away from your area, don't you? Oh, a sword. Oh, God damn it! There's a sword. Some chicken, which certainly wasn't mine. Oh, hang on. Ow! Oh, ow! Ow! Ooh, ow! That's so cool. Yeah, let me put your stuff here, mate. I'll put it in this little hole. How do I do this then? So, crossbow, cooked meat, raw meat, a bed, a crafting table, an eye. None of this was mine, was it? Well, oh, I think I'm just picking it back up. So yeah, I'll lob it out and then hopefully you can collect it. I guess I don't think any of that was mine, was it? Yeah, I don't know if these were yours or not, mate. Oh God, it's getting dark, Shades. Oh, this is beautiful. Hey, check out the farm down there, look. Oh, that's actually looking quite nice. Oh, my sword. Oh no, did I do the sword? Oh, I'm so sorry, Shades. Yeah, let me ditch that out. I think that was mine, and an egg as well. There you go, mate. I'm gonna race back, Shades. You're moving further away. Those pillagers are pretty cool. I actually, I've never seen those before. Well, we saw a couple the other day, didn't we? But I've never actually. They were up there, weren't they? But I decided not to play with them, basically. Go back home. Home, sweet home. So I went to get trees. I didn't get any wood, so we can't pursue our vast storage area, unfortunately. So I might as well pop. I think I picked up your raw beef as well, mate. I'll keep that. All right, let me swig my coffee. God damn, this is going to be fun. The sword, yeah, I admit, yeah, I think I did that back. Yeah, I'm just so. I've got to be careful, ain't you? So they're known as pillagers, right? Now known as the Grubodian Dong people. I love it. They do. They look like they've got willies on their nose. Exactly. What? Everything's been fine all day. I came out for like less than 3 hours of daylight, and Shades has been murdered by the Cambodian Dong people. The Donga men. Oh dear. I hope your eyeball fits back in all right, Shades. I don't know. I didn't realise your eyeballs could drop out. They will actually break into your base. What? They'll actually dig into your base? Get out of here. That's terrible. I mean, there's one thing dying, and then there's having your eyeballs ripped out of your bleeding head, isn't there? I mean, those Donga people don't mess about. Imagine that. Basically, Shay's just got poked in the eye with a Donga, and her eyeball fell out. That's shocking, that is. And this game's supposed to be for kids. You're having a bloody laugh, mate, I tell you. Disgusting. It's a Donga catastrophe is what it is. I think what we could do, I don't think this is going to work for the shelving, so I think what I'll do... Well, actually, no, I'll tell you what. Let's go back thinking about it, because I think I've already made the shelving units, haven't I? So if I grab the slabs... and murder the AI. They're just not going to work in here. I want it quite monotone in here for a little bit. I want that kind of diggy hole vibe going on. And I think I'm probably going to have to put them up there as well, otherwise it might not look right. What I'll do is I'll do one row with them in. We're going to have to. I already know. I already know we're going to have to do that. Okay, all right. I'm quite happy with this as it stands. Let's get this cleaned up. And we're probably going to want to somehow put a light in on that other side, aren't we? And we'll keep it too high in here. A little bit claustrophobic, just for that small entrance area. That's all nicely lit. Have we got any stone? Yes, we have. See, what I could do is I could actually knock that out and have a little crafting station. You know, as we expand and develop. And then over that way, I might do the same as what we've done here, but have that, like, I don't know, like as enchanting and things. I think someone suggested we needed, did you say books or something, right? Yeah, not... Tell you what, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Let's have a play with lighting. What I'm thinking is block there, so torch. Let's put that. What do we do here? Thinking is a torch. Torch. There. Like that, maybe. And then like that. Maybe a little bit lower, perhaps. Got that in there. And then what I'm thinking is... Go for an extra texture. Oh, they've got... really? Oh, yeah, no matter. Can still possibly do the same here with a torch. Works from both sides by placing the torch centrally there. All that. Pop that up. Alright, so we've got a nice bit of lighting coming through, so it's not going to be dark. And then we either backfill through... Let's do the ceiling. Let's just do the same over here. actually enclose that in the end. I did, didn't I? So actually, let's put that back. And then it's really just a case of trying to figure out how you want to keep that light a little bit dimmer. I'm thinking like that. I'm thinking low, like just a slit of light that you can't even see. Torch, perhaps. I think that'll look quite nice. You come through, you've got light. Stick a couple of doors with pressure plates in there. I think that will do us. Yeah, I quite like that. Top banana, mate. Top bloody banana. Now, do we stick with the Grumbodian design? Like that. I think we should do. Same in there. Happy with that. Because that room's one high, you see. Because we had to go a little bit thicker, didn't we? Whew, we're done. If a game doesn't have dongs, Grump doesn't want to play simples. I know. We'd always find the dong in the game if it exists. Can you do 1/4 blocks? Like a block that would go bzz, bzz, like that. Can you do poles? I don't suppose you can you? Campfires. How do I make a campfire? Do you want to talk me through it? Oh, what was that then? What's this? Oh, a composter. What the hell's one of those? It's a spider, I better guess, roleplay. That was Shades' eyeball, legit. Don't you worry about it. I've got a needle and thread in here somewhere. Got a couple of shears, look, and a little bit of string. Oh, I've got a spare eyeball, apparently. Got a spare Shades, just in case the other one flops out. All right, mate. I'll stitch it back in for you later. You'll be fine. I might make it so it's a little bit off to the sides. You've got advanced peripheral vision. It's sort of like a cybernetic Shades. It'll be amazing. So yeah, door in there, door in there. I wonder if there's a way to like have a pressure plate here so that you walk over the or even a button here. You press the button and the door opens here and the door opens here and it stays open like 5 minutes or so. I should imagine, or maybe not 5 minutes, but a few seconds. That'll be a way of doing it, right? I'm thinking a couple of lanterns. Can I make a couple of lanterns? They are a torch and iron nuggets, I do believe. Oh, it's daytime. Oh, have I missed all the daylight? Did. Oh, damn it. I need to hack trees down. I need wood. I don't want to hack wood that's close to home. Sort of want to maintain Grumbodia a little bit. You're right, J Kid. How you doing, mate? What is that? Orange thing. What the hell's that? A pumpkin? Okay. If I chop all these down, I can replant when all the leaves vanish, right? Keep Grumbodia clean. Borg eyes, yeah, you got it. Oh, Shades, no! Not like this, Shades! Got a nice apple. Can we make pumpkin pie? I have no idea. But we've got a pumpkin. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Can I get pumpkin seeds from it, or...? I just suddenly realised I'm actually lost. But I've got the compass, I think. So, technically... Let's just assume... Oh my god! That is not how you use a compass, bro. We must be through... Well, if the respawn point's all the way over there... That's weird. Then, in theory, the base must be over there, but it can't be. Base must be through there. Alright, okay. Alright. From the base, it's just through that tree line, isn't it? The spawn point. That's the Grumble Brick Road over there, isn't it? Yeah, I will. What I'm going to do, Johnny, I'm going to destroy all these trees, and then I'm going to come back out. You know, in a day or so, when all the leaves have decomposed, and we'll replant. Because I actually quite interested in what the trees that you plant look like. I don't know if they like, if you leave them for longer, they get taller, or. Obviously, with the random gen of the world, they're all different shapes and sizes, aren't they? I wonder if planted trees behave any differently. Who knows? Who knows? What a wonderful little game. We shouldn't say little. I always used to say that about some games, didn't I? Little. It sounds very derogatory, but I think in its apparent simplicity, you can very easily get the wrong impression of something like Minecraft, can't you? I can't remember. We were talking to Nina a couple of days ago. I think we both said something like sort of had dismissed Minecraft for various reasons, but actually, I should imagine a lot of people do. It's very easy to forget until you get your hands back on it. I basically defy anybody that's played Minecraft not to jump into the game. And you know, be in the right frame of mind. Obviously, you know, you've got real world problems and phone calls going on. But if you could jump into this game just for 1 hour, I think it almost immediately gets its hooks back into you. There is something inherently. I don't like the word therapeutic particularly, but there is something inherently addictive, perhaps. Maybe that's one word. Enjoyable is the most important element. Something inherently enjoyable and satisfying about smashing blocks. It is essentially Lego with a bit more going on, right? Quite fascinating, really. I'd love to see the psychology behind what it is that makes Minecraft appeal at such a sort of base, almost primal level. Right. So when the leaves drop, that's where the saplings are coming from. It's like the leaves decay and drop the seeds. Now that I didn't know. Yeah, let's just watch that for a second or two. Actually pretty cool. You're right, Whitey. How you doing? We think we need to add death counters to the server. Well, I've got a death counter. I think I'm up to 2, aren't I? I wonder if there's a way to keep track on the server logs or something. Is Shade's the new Tony? A lot would have to go wrong to meet Tony's level of epic drowning, mate. Tony used to drown like about 15 times an hour, Mojo, back in the day, mate. I think he spent more time at the bottom of the bloody build than he did actually building it, to be quite honest with you. But I tell you what, perseverance or what? I mean, the man is God mode. I mean, he is Aquaman, right? He's just fundamentally flawed. He can't actually breathe underwater. It's an Aquaman that went horribly wrong somewhere. Well, I'm glad we've got those, because that means I can replant like a load of trees here. But I'm going to come back in the morning. I'm going to carry on. You've never played Minecraft, Z? Really? Wow. It's weird, Z. It is really strange. It's one of those games that, like I said, you can pretty much just dismiss that. That's not for me. It's definitely not for me. Or, you know, I've been there, I've played it. Yeah, it's not for me. But I think that it's when you get back to it that there's something weirdly... I don't know what it is, Z. I guess if we could quantify it, we'd all be millionaires. And there's a formula to this that just hasn't been repeated elsewhere often. I think other games have tried and come close to an alternate measure, but I think the beauty of Minecraft is the scope for it. If you like the vanilla game and it gets under your skin and you're enjoying it, and you know you play it for a bit, and then you've only got to take one peek at mods. There must be a mod for every type of player out there for Minecraft. You know, people that love the automation, people that love the more complex, the sort of nuclear powered stuff. Aren't there versions of Minecraft where you literally start on one block in like an infinite void, and you somehow have to start? Is it Minecraft Sky Wars or something? I don't know. You've never played Minecraft, Simpsy? I swear you were on our server before, Simpsy. Oh my god, that conversation makes so much more sense now. You honestly never actually plays. I am really surprised by that, Simpsy. I honestly thought you'd joined us on one of the servers, albeit briefly. Wow, oh wow, I had no idea, Simpsy. I had no idea, mate. That's right. Yeah, almost. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Almost looked down on it. Yeah, it's like an inferior game almost. Yeah. You're right, Spine. Put it on your head. Do what? Put a pumpkin on my head? You kidding me? I can't, dude. I love the way the character looks around. I think that's so cool. Oh my god, that other night on Discord, I swear to god, that Captain Sparkle song. Oh, I must have listened to it so many times. It was stuck in my head for hours. I can't wear a pumpkin, dude. Navarre, thank you very, very much for the Prime, mate. Thank you very much for the 15, bro. Thank you very much. 20, is that 15? 15, Navarre 24. 15 months on the resub. Thank you so much for the Prime, bro. Thank you very, very much indeed, Navarre. I hope all is well. Have a wonderful weekend if we don't catch you. Is the pumpkin carved? I just picked it up off the floor, dude. I just bashed it like it was any other block and picked it up. I'm just trying to get my coffee down me, one sec. Just let yourself go, robotic. You've never watched it until you grew up. Your nephew tried to show you, but you were not interested. Is there anything is there any like tingling of the testicles, McGlashan? Anything that you're sort of like enjoying about it? I tell you what, I tell you what, it'd be really nice. I don't know if there's like a free demo or something. I know there's like an old build, McGlashan. I'm sure there's something going on for the anniversary where you can just go and kind of like download it or an old build of it. I think it's when you make your very first pickaxe and you actually smash your very first block with a tool. It's almost like a little supernova goes off in your neural pathways of your brain. It's something just inherently, insanely, and fundamentally enjoyable. It's really weird, dude. Honestly, McGlashan, it's really strange. All right, Juppy, I'll have a look in a bit, mate. How are you, Juppy? How'd it all go this week? You right, Dark Saviour? The pumpkin needs to be carved, and how would I do that? Previously, pumpkins spawned only during Halloween week, and they all spawned with faces in the wild. Okay, you're right, Chicks. How you doing, bro? Right, let me make some chests then. So let's see if we can figure this out. Because it's multiples of 8, isn't it? So if we go, what have I got? Let's have a look what we actually got. Alright, so if I halve those. Hang on, how'd you make? Oh, that was actually a lot. 64. Oh, hang on, I want to be a bit careful here, don't I? Let's halve those. Turn those into sticks. It's probably easier just to tap in here, isn't it? Chests. If I shift click that, it makes all 12, doesn't it? Brilliant. It'll be interesting to see what your thoughts are on it then, Soupsy. As a complete newcomer to it, it'll be quite fascinating to. I wonder if anything I've said will suddenly. I sort of see what you meant now, bro. I think it's the speed of progress as well. It's not like it takes 1,000 hours to get anything done. Sound of that. I don't like the sound of any of these weird spooky McSpooky noises that keep going on. And then we were going to make some of these, and I can't remember how you make that. Let's see if we can figure it out. So it's barrels, isn't it? So if we take... Oh, it's plates, isn't it? Is it? hang on a sec. I go in here and you know what? I'm not sure if they're going to look right. But let's just make planks. And then if I make some of these into half planks, right? We don't want to go too crazy, do we? 18. And I think it wasn't it like that. Maybe there were no sticks involved. There you go. Got it. So is there any way, it'd be nice if you could like click that and have it appear over here, but so two, I'd only actually need 4 anyway, wouldn't I? So that'll make 4. That's what they look like. We might have to nerd pole up because you have to place it on the bottom block in skills, mate. Skill. Oh, did I just make? Oh, you knobber. Actually, I quite. You know what? I might prefer that. Actually, I might prefer that. I don't know now. This life got to be so complicated. What do you think? Does that look a little bit more busy, perhaps? I think. Stone, I don't really need to worry about. We could go for it looking a bit more like a cupboard door. We could go for it looking like a proper barrel. I think the barrels. It's got to be a barrel, hasn't it? Oh, what the hell? There you go. Been a bit blah, has it, Juppy? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. How did it go with the Can I go up one? No. How did it go with the physio this week, Juppy? You still doing it, or has that all had to be put on hold a little bit? I'm thinking a couple of lanterns. Just to add a little bit of extra light. Yeah, not too bad, Chick. It's been another weird week, mate. But I think I'm just gonna have to resign myself to it. It's gonna be like that for ages now, mate. I just don't think. If I keep thinking like, oh, I've had a bad week or blah blah blah, I think I'm gonna start forgetting the good weeks. It's just been mad, mate. It's just been absolutely crazy. Take a couple of torches back. Yeah, that actually, it's quite interesting you mentioned that, McGlashan. It's almost like I guess for a lot of us, it's kind of like, oh, you know, this is for kids, and you know, 7 days is for adults. Right up until you get, you know, you've made that first noob mistake, and everything gets destroyed by a creeper, and you realise how just infinitely more hardcore this can be, even at easy levels. The thing is, we know 7 days too well, you and I, McGlashan, so there's not really a threat anymore to anything, is there? I'm really liking this, guys. I'm feeling like I'm now at the start of a really grand adventure. I've got the beginnings of the teleportation zone. So this is going to be like the stairway. What do we call it? The stairs of despair, right? So that's going to go down to the portal. This is just an antechamber, which will obviously continue down there with something. Over there, I'll probably have the enchanting room. I know nothing about enchanting, but I know you all mentioned it. I've got a nice base storage area for you know, the junk stuff. Oh, in fact, we were going to put a load of furnaces in here, weren't we? I was thinking a bank of 3 furnaces across there. What about a furnace, and a furnace? Let's go make some furnaces. No, it's the stairs of despair, because that's going to lead down to the nether portal or whatever it's called. So I'd like to make another one to pop there, because this would be really nice to have that there with things like the farm food and planting food, you see. This will be the organics one for, say, more organics. And that box will be stuff to remind myself to take to the farm or to go fishing, for example. Can't believe the game doesn't have an auto sort. That is the only thing that bugs me. Oh, jeez! What's that? How you doing, Pete? How's things, bro? Can you ask why you made iron doors rather than wood? One, because I'm trying to go. I know it's not colourful. It's like that deliberately, mate. I actually wanted to go for quite a muted colour scheme down here, because it's going to help me get a nice understanding of how the texture packs will work. So this is very much like the dull. Well, let's say dull. I think the beauty of it is if you don't play with colours, you get to play with textures. And I'm already starting to, you know, see little things that we can expand on and change. See, what I'll probably do is block that up rather than having this huge antechamber. I might bring it down 3 blocks to actually go up the ladder through something. I don't know if there's automated ladders or lifts or anything like that, but and thus the iron doors. I just like them, and plus I had no idea about the buttons needed for them when I first placed them, but it just gives me that, you know, that little sense of security as you come into your base. You know, you've got a few clickety things. You know, like I said to Johnny, you know, later on I'll probably get so pissed off at clicking these buttons every 30 seconds that I'll put a pressure plate in there. But I think for now, it's all just part of the learning curve, really. Now, furnaces are just like that, aren't they, if I remember correctly? So we'll definitely take a couple of those. Put those over here. How's things then, Pete? You what you got planned for the weekend, bro? So I think we'll go for. I wonder how much dirt we're gonna get. Are we gonna get an absolute monstrous amount of dirt? I think we are, aren't we? So I think we need to split dirt and gravel at the very least. Oh man, inventory management, here we go. Let's get this right, because it'll... I really want to have a look at these blocks. Have a look at that. What the hell? Oh, there's that pillar I was on about there. That did not look like that when I... The hell? The preview of that thing. Where is it? Ah. That doesn't look anything like that. But that's awesome if that's what it is. DeKeith, thank you very, very much for the 19, mate. Navarre, thank you for the 15 and the prime. DeKeith, thank you for the 19 and the prime. Thank you both so very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheers, DeKeith. Top banana, mate. How's it all going your end, bro? Chat needs ACDs. Have you got it? Oh, hang on. Yours should be working, Whitey. Let's have a look, dude. It should auto trigger now. Let me have a look, mate. Oh, no, it hasn't, has it, Whitey? Oh, it looks like it's actually got deleted. Is it so long, dude? Oh, I'll tell you what, Whitey. If you drop me a message on Discord, mate, I will promise to do that straight away. I'll do that straight after the stream today, because I'll still have the soundbite, but I'll need to set your command up manually again, bro. I'm really sorry about that, Whitey. I feel bad about it. I can't even play it through the bot. No way. Oh, wow. I wish I'd known about that. Oh, can you imagine a floor made out of this? Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, we'll have to replace the floors. Grub delete. I deleted you, Whitey. You've been deleted, bro. It's like you never existed, mate. See you later, Juppy. You just had an old man on the phone at work. He wanted to buy something online but didn't know how. Oh, I see. Depends what he was trying to buy, mate. Whips and chains. What was he after? Thank you to Keith. Thank you for the bits as well, bro. Salzerit, thank you for the follow. To Keith, thank you for the 19 and the Prime. I know those bad boys don't roll over, so thank you very much for using that with us again, to Keith. Nice to see you as well, mate. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. The textures on the brick wall won't fit. You deserve to know. The textures on the brick wall don't fit. All right, let's go and have a look. Let's go make a couple and see what happens. You're talking about this pattern block here, the chiseled stone bricks, yeah? Why is there a bit of a problem with those? Let's have a look. How do I make... Oh! How do you actually make them then? Those there, right. Let's make 5. Let's go and do it in an area that's not going to matter too much. Do a little 2x2. Oh, where the hell did the rest go? Oh, I always do that. I'm so used to doing it like 7 days. This is actually a better system because it's less bloody travel distance. Where's those blocks gone? What a knob. What do you mean they don't fit together? I think that looks really good, dude. What's the matter with that, bro? Am I misreading something? We talk about it over the next couple of days, Wappers. But at the minute we're letting on a few people that have been around with us for a while, so we can kind of sort of gauge some rule sets. So, for example, Shades has started building quite close to me, and I think Shades has already thought maybe that's not the wisest of ideas. I'm not sure why Shades thought that, but Shades has already started the departure to other regions for some reason. But yeah. We just need to be, you know, the biggest problem we've got is if we start inviting people that we don't kind of know too much. You know, but most people that have known me for a while now will know the things that are going to really grip my shit. And I'm easily pissed off in multiplayer games, mate. You know, people will do things that they think's funny, but actually can really be detrimental to my own personal enjoyment. And at the end of the day, if I'm not enjoying it, there's no point in me streaming it. So because I don't know Minecraft, it's really difficult for us because I don't know what the pitfalls are, and we've been having a lot of discussion in the sub chat on the Discord around this. There are going to be things, for example, that can be triggered, or I think someone was saying points of interest that could be affected, that could really impact on my enjoyment of the game. So it's because it's vanilla, and I just want to play the vanilla game. So it won't matter then. Once we've done vanilla, and if we then decide to, you know, this might run for 12 months, you see. It might run for 2 years. Who knows? I've got no idea just how deep down the rabbit hole I'm going to go with this server. So I want to make sure it's right. And, you know, people tunneling underneath bases and putting a shitload, I don't know, TNT or whatever it is, and nuking things. Or, you know, you've got that extreme griefing, haven't you? And then you've also got the people that just make an oopsie, and or people that will, you know, race through the game. You know, the game can be completed in something like 6.5 minutes or whatever it is as the world record. You know, I'm not even... I probably won't even go to the Nether until this time next week. I mean, who knows? I mean, I might go tomorrow. We just got to be careful. It's a real tough one, this. Because the other thing is this is open 24/7. So this server is open all the time. This isn't just during the stream. So again, we need to take that into account. So we've got a few people on. Shades already moving. People die around Grum. They do. The wall post block, you need 2 or more together, then they auto expand. So was it not these blocks then that we were talking about? Yeah, exactly, Whitey. Well, it's lovely to have you back, Whitey. You like to build things, do you? And here's another thing, you see. It's all very well, you see. Here's a classic example of something that would grip my shit immensely. And it's not about having rules. It's just bearing in mind that because I've not played the game before. You know, you've got to remember that. That's the most important thing. I've not played the game before. Well, I have. I shouldn't say that because some people say, oh, but you have Grum. I have played the game a little bit before. But for all intents and purposes, never like this. Someone could build something, you know, just over there, like a monstrous tower thing. But I might already have plans to expand my walls out to the other side of this lake. And then I can't do the things that I want to do because somebody else has already built really close to me. And then I don't want to upset them. So then I get, oh, shit, you know, well, I can't be asked anymore. And then I don't play anymore. It's about having our own little bit of space, but at the same time, ultimately, there's going to be a point in the game where I just want us all to just spend nearly all our time together. And you know, if the server continues here without us rolling into say a modded server, there's going to be some individuals, for example. Here's another spanner in the works. That's for people that are playing all the time. You know, if there's somebody that's going to put in 10 hours a day on the server, and I'm sure there's going to be a couple of people that might be interested in that. And you know, they build a massive cathedral over there, and it starts affecting me, and all the building resources in the vicinity had gone, and I've got to go 13 miles on a stream just to get a single block of iron. It's going to affect my enjoyability. So there's that to take into account. There's also the other issue to take into account, which is some people might only be able to play for an hour a week. They don't want to go and walk 30 miles that way to have a little build just to help out on the big build, because ultimately we will do a big build. I don't know what it'll be, but we will do something. At that point, we might have people that all they want to do is do a bit of digging. Yeah, that's all they want to do. Just come on the server, do a little bit of farming, do a little bit of digging to support the team that are building 24/7. And in which case, we don't want them feeling like, oh shit, I've got to go all the way over there, and then I've got to travel. We'll just set them up a bunk room, even if it's in this base. You know, this base, we can set up a bunk room for people just to, you know, log in for an hour to do some mining. It's such a potentially huge game. I don't even know where to start myself right now. So the next couple of days we'll be talking about it. You know, taking input from people that have played the game before. That's going to look weird with that there, isn't it? I quite like these blocks though. They had a little bit of something. I don't know, is it starting to make it look a bit too busy? I'm just going to make a couple of those. I don't think it hurts to try them for a bit, and then we can always switch them out. How many do I need? 3. 1, 2... Oh, 1, 2... Throw those down there. And you know, like I said, ultimately, none of this will matter. Ultimately, we'll probably all be living in a very similar area, probably building epic Minecraft or minecart stations and all that. You're right, Bethany. Did I see Hamburglar? Is Hamburglar in chat? Oh, I hope I didn't miss you, mate. You're right, Emprex. How you doing, mate? If I was to join Minecraft, I would need to build a wall, and Grum's going to pay for it. Well, the amount of bloody holes I'm building, mate, I've got plenty. How you doing, Hamburglar? I've just seen you. Chicks, what kind of language is that? What did he do? Light purple dildos outside his base, giant. He's. I tell you what, Hamburglar, you should see him when you're not around. He's terrible, mate. He's incorrigible, is what he is. How are you, Hamburglar? I hope all is well, mate. Lovely to see you. You will likely go tomorrow because you've got diamonds and obsidian. No, you see, it almost certainly won't be tomorrow, Smenok, because I need to create the room. So that staircase has got to be built before I even think about it. What's that, Dylan? You've been following for 4 years, mate. You'll get there one day. Is the server going to be open to all or sub-server? Well, I suppose that all the discussion's happening in the sub-server channel, so... No, I didn't really think about that, actually, Simpsy. I suppose all the chat has actually been in the sub-server section, so... Actually, I didn't think about this, because that means actually some people that aren't subs won't have been part of the discussion, will they? I didn't think about that. We hardly ever... Because it's not a stream server, you see. Actually, I need to get rid of the stream server section. I've just suddenly realised, Simpsy. I might archive that. Because I've just realised... Our definition was stream server is only available during the stream, and the sub server were available 24/7. Yeah, that's actually, oh god, I didn't even think. See, these are the loose ends we need to tidy up, I suppose. Some people might just want to rummage in my hole. Well, there's a few people I'd allow to do that. I have a feeling Energon might pop on once in a while to have a good rummage in my hole. You're right, Kurgan. Have you heard of Boundless, Grum? Maybe something you as a community to consider. What's Boundless, Emprex? Is that another game, or are we talking about a Minecraft modification or something? You're not interested in the end game? I would be happy to help Grum collect resources and build. Yeah, at the minute, again, you know, one of the things I really want to get into, to Keith, is the it'd be really nice if the first couple of people that get on the server have a build. And I guess most people will build down to bedrock at some point, and it would be lovely to have that first attempt at linking up a mine shaft. I think that could be quite a lot of fun, and then expanding that. You know, it starts off as like a 2x1 tunnel with some torches in it, just to link them up, and then later on we start digging it out so it's 3x3 or 5x5, and we start adding some mine carts and stuff in. I'd really like to get involved in that. How big is the server, as in map size? I think the maps are infinite, essentially, McGlashan. From what people were saying, the map just keeps going. If you keep walking in a direction, it basically just keeps going, dude. Because it will only load in a certain number of chunks around an active participant. In fact, it's one of the things we'll need to think about with minecarts. I think he means encouraging and positive. Encourageable and filthy is exactly what I meant. And Hamburglar knows exactly what I'm talking about, Mr. Chips. The crotch streams. Hashtag Chips' crotch. You better be on that list. Oh, that's a very special list, that is, Wentex. Boundless is another game, basically an MMO Minecraft. Oh, actually, I think I have seen some footage of this, actually. This is one where it's actually worlds, isn't it, Emprex? So you can travel from world to world. You can actually almost see them in the sky, right? I think I've seen some footage of that. Nether hubs for connection tend to be the go-to for base connections due to the early points made in the scale of travel in the overworld. We don't do it easy like that. Fucking minecarts, mate. I want a Grumbodian railway system. The Great Grumbodian Railway. It's going to be a thing of beauty, dude. I mean, a long way. Yeah, I mean, well, there's the other thing, Wentex, is, and this is it, you see. We need to make it clear to people. And because I don't know, so I can't make it clear to people, that we don't want people doing something that's going to affect the server. As in the functionability of the server. So I don't suddenly want to come in one day when we've all put lots and lots of hours in and suddenly find you know, the server's crumbling under its own weight because some knobber has travelled like 30 million blocks to some obscure region. Because I don't know. I don't know how it works, Wentex. I just have no idea. So it's 60 million blocks wide. Jeez. See, I don't actually, from what I understood, Wentex, I didn't think that actually affected anything. I think this is the whole point, Wentex. So I don't know if you know something that I don't. As far as I understood it, the server only loads in X number of chunks. And this is why it's all RAM focused when you buy one. So in other words, if you've got 10 people and all 10 people are active, it doesn't matter where those 10 people are, because all the game is going to be doing is loading in 10 chunk areas around each individual person. As long as the RAM on the server is sufficient to load in those individual chunks 10 times, because obviously if you're all sitting in the same room, it's only loading in one chunk. But if you've got 10 players, all it has to do is ultimately load in, I'm not saying one chunk, because a chunk's 16 by 16, so I don't know what the chunk load sort of render distance is and what have your activity distance. So as long as you've got enough RAM to support X number of people having their own chunk area or region loaded, I don't think it matters, Wentex. That's the way I thought it worked. There will be other people that can explain, because like I said, you know, it's all guesswork for me right now. I'm almost tempted to have these just running through the center area rather than have it like a big gap of 3. That could be nice. Not sure. What were we doing anyway? We're trying to do inventory management, aren't we? Let's go and have a look what else we've got in our bags. I was just trying to finish my coffee, so We went for soil in there. Soil and granite, didn't we? Can I just go for wood in this one for now? We might have to take it all out in a minute. Granite. Now, what's granite useful for? Is granite the one? Hang on a sec. Is granite the one? No, I'm thinking of gravel, aren't I? So granite is actually a solid block. Let me try and at least figure out. Yeah, I don't think we should have soil in there. Oh, we can end up with so much soil. Is there anything you can do with soil? Or is it essentially a dead block? Nothing you can convert it to, no? Shall I just throw all the soil and dirt over here? Soil and gravel, soil and dirt. And then we'll have like... I suppose I could go for raw blocks in this one. And maybe shaped blocks in that one. I think that's one of the biggest hindrances at the minute is I've got... sand, I suppose, is still a block, isn't it? I might go... So blocks, shaped blocks, wood and shaped wood. Do that for now. Or am I going to... No, that's just not going to future-proof, is it? But for now, let's leave it as is. So what was this one? This was going to be wood. Bats will have raw wood, and then planks will be classed as shaped wood, won't they? Okay, so that's going to be coal, and I'm also I'm going to use this one as flint. Oh god, I keep doing that. I don't know whether to countersink the furnaces or just pop them. It would be nice to have a couple of furnaces running. I'm already not happy with it. Pop a furnace, and a furnace. Actually, I like that. It's starting to look busy. What we'll do is we'll take these out. That should be quite easy to run then, shouldn't it? So we'll drop in that in there. We'll drop that. Start smelting down. Oh, it's going to drive me mad not having sort button. It really is. With the soil in there. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Start smelting that down. Smelt that. Oh, whoa! Nearly melting me bloody compass, mate. And that's crafted wood. What I'll do is I think I'll have that as the bric-a-brac box. No, wood. So it's actually classed as shaped wood, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Sorry, loads. Oh god, sorry, chat. Let me go back to my theory crafting comment. So that's not how it works. Oh right, did I boff it? 60 million blocks. That's not how it works. Some blocks are longer. Some blocks are longer than others. What do you mean? Server performance for Minecraft is interesting. Maybe it changed when I played years back. We had to end a server as few people building elaborate things miles away. Correct, Grum. There's chunk zones, which is determined by chunk distance loading in the settings of the client. There, however, is methods to chunk load areas without players in them. Right. So the little bit of babble I just made is sort of correct then. And chunk loader mods are required for things sometimes. The biggest issues you have is when those chunk loaded areas have constantly ticking redstone monstrosities with no off switch. Right. You're right, DV. How are you doing, mate? How's this week gone? You were having a bad week this week, weren't you, mate? Well, to be honest, Doc, this is also, I mean, what you're saying here about chunk loaders, this is another reason for me to not really want to play about with some of these crazy mods. Especially if we get a few people active on the server. It sounds like it's a recipe for fucking disaster, quite frankly, mate. Would you consider a few more torches in rooms while streaming? What, can you not see? What's the... What, can you not actually see? Is there a... I can see... Well, I wouldn't say clear as daylight, mate. I can't really just put torches everywhere. What, is everyone else having a problem looking at what the area looks like? Maybe a few signs on the front so you know what is in... Hey, I don't need signs yet, Evictus. Later on, there'll be signs bleeding everywhere, mate. I've got one sign down, Evictus. How you doing, Knife? How's things, bro? This is the, the Chroma Hills texture pack threading. Chroma Hills. And in fact, threading, is that fiending? If you download the latest 1.13 version, it is fully compatible with 1.14. They just haven't changed the title of it. So yeah, you should be good. Did Shades just die again? I missed that. Sorry, Shades. Oh my god, your boss... The boss that was causing the problems has just been fired, DV. Oh my god, mate. Is that a good thing? Or did you get on with your boss? Hey, you never know. It could be a promotion in the works here, DV. Good luck to you, mate. So around the spawn point is a large area that's chunk loaded all the time. So if no one builds there, it should be fine. Oh, I might be in that area, Whopper. What's that, Mickey? That's strange, mate. It's bright for you, fine for you. Oh, you have this silly monitor setting for eye health, so everything is dark. Oh, right. I could start... What I could do, Wentex, if it helps you, mate, as I build more, I could start adding more light. So instead of doing 5s, I could start adding, like, 3rd ones in, if that helps you a little bit, dude. Now that I know. I was going to say, I was wondering if there was a setting I'd buffed or something, mate. Oh, no, Knife, really, mate. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Elegon's lad had to go to the hospital earlier, Knife. He had a bit of a bump on the head, but luckily it sounds like they're just going to glue it, so... Bedrock Edition runs butter smooth. Bedrock's the Windows 10 version, though, isn't it? So it's not really as heavily supported mod-wise. To be honest, this is running butter smooth. I think I had a look at I'm trying to remember which frame rate detector I was using. It's something like freaking 1,000 frames per second, but that was single player. I don't know how it works with the... Right. I must admit, Doc's just touched on a very delicate point for me, actually. All these mods and things are wonderful, but I just wonder how server degradation it becomes an issue as you continue to see a server get bigger and bigger. Right, let's take as much of this as we can. Oh my god, I left my shield in here. That was a bit naughty. That was naughty. I'm going to move everything out of the crafting room just for now. And then what we can do, we'll start thinking about a system for organising materials. So, andesite, diorite, andesite, andesite. Anyone know what diorite and andesite's for? Do I not overthink it? Is it just another form of stone with a colour, is it? Just there for its texture. I'm doing this right, yeah? Stone, obsidian. Then we've got shaped stone, shaped stone. This box, I think, I'm going to use for... I think I'm going to put, because they're similar, I'm going to put charcoal and flint in that one, just for now. So if we use this for my iron and diamonds and things, keep that with me. Sorry about it, so I just need to do the inventory, and that it'll help me. At the minute, it's taking me so long to find things. So, raw wood versus crafted wood, and then we've got a box that is just for dirt, gravel, dirt. I'm already starting to feel much more comfortable knowing where everything is, to be honest. Oh god. Definitely need to change the pressure plates. You're running pure BD craft and textures and UIs, very nice. What? That's the Bedrock edition, is it? Already emptied the box, look. That's amazing. And I'm actually going to pop in the bucket in there with those tools. Now, I might make a box for adventuring here, which is things like cooked foods and beds and arrows and stuff like that. Maybe. So, mineable resources. So we're going to put the redstone, the redstone, the redstone, iron, guts, diamonds, the emeralds, the lapis lazuli. What I need is a box that's got weird craftables. And let's use this one. So, bric-a-brac, we'll call it bric-a-brac. Alright. That's the bric-a-brac box. Dirt, gravel, granite's gonna be a block, 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 block. That's shaped blocks, isn't it? So shaped, shaped. Stone. What's that? Charcoal. And iron. Oh wow, that I already feel just so much happier with that, guys, honestly. A real quality of life change, isn't it? Just means I know where to go to get things when my inventory's just getting that little bit too busy. And then this is basically just organics. So if I take out the wood elements, I don't really see any reason not to leave this exactly as is. I mean, the map, the item frame, signs, got the carpet, we got the eggs, we got the pumpkin, and this will obviously have to come out. I really need a crafting bench in the main storage room, don't I? Otherwise we will get in a bit of a pickle. Suppose I could have a box with some basic supplies over there. Yeah, texture packs are texture packs are only client side. You can run any texture pack you want, even on a server, can't you? I hope so, Doc. Yeah, yeah. What do you mean by server cleanups? I don't know what a server cleanup is, though. Yeah. Same with shaders, presumably, right? I'm going to assume shaders are completely client side as well. So you don't need it, because I mean, they really do cripple performance. Crafted, 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 crafted. I need the Great Pumbaa box, like the box that ends all boxes. But I'll tell you what I'll do. For now, I'll pop it in there. All right, okay. So. It'd be nice to get the doors on there. This is like the stone forging area. Oh, jeez. How do you make a... I think it's 2 of those, isn't it? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Let's go and make a barrel. Yeah, I'm gonna get a coffee myself. Actually, that's a good idea, Simpson. I think you've nailed that. It's getting really hot in here. I forgot how warm it gets in this place when we start getting warmer weather, and it's really, really uncomfortable. I can actually feel it sort of affecting me a little bit. So what time is it? Night. Oh my god, I've left the hatch to the grum lair open. Right, so what I'll do, we'll keep in this box basically just stone and some basic sticks in that one. Alright, so that's just for tool crafting. Everything else is essentially surplus to requirements right now. And I think that will help me focus on the crafting. If I take a box of those and a stack of those, I can pretty much convert all of that into sticks, can't I? And then we've got the base crafting tools in the crafting area. So throw those into there. Split that in half. Oh. Make all of those. That in there. Shitload of sticks. Well, thinking about it, if all we're going to use that for is that, then we might as well stick them in here, right? Then if I need to make, if we're going to do a little bit of, let's do a little bit of mining. So we'll take that and that out of there, and we just go to, what's it called? A pickaxe, isn't it? Pickaxe, and we're going to go for a stone pickaxe. And if I click that, oh, that's 21. I didn't mean to do that. How do you just make? How do you just increase it by 1 each time? Oh, oh right, there we go. Look. If I click that, all right, yeah, okay. So shift click into a box as well. I suppose now I'm at the point where I'm going to try and start being a bit more efficient as well. I want to go and sort of farm out in the morning, and then I think we're good to go then. Now, hang on. This actually worries me in here. Like we haven't actually tested this properly. Let's take... We've got any stairs? They'll be finished, won't they? What are we actually using down there? Straightforward stone. Can you actually make straightforward stone stairs though? Sure if you can. Sorry, what was that about spruce trees, mate? You're gonna want to have 2x2 spruce trees if you need a ton of wood in the early game. I don't think I've got any spruce, but I've got quite a few oak trees that I can plant, I think. Make those, see how this is going to work. You're right, Kenton. Thank you for the follow, bro. And also to Hulgar the Brave. Thank you very much. So, step, 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 step. Are we still going to clear as we go down, or is that going to be too much? What do you think? 2, 3. Oh, you. We might have a problem here. Not going to work, is it? Sugar. I'm going to have to knock it down another layer. Can't get down. That's a massive problem. That means this whole room needs to be redesigned. Oh no. Yeah, but it becomes 3 before then, Wentex, which completely throws it. But to be honest, it's not level anyway, is it? So actually, I think if we knock that out, won't that actually look better anyway? Because it looks like this is a block, doesn't it? That makes sense. That's the middle of the room, and that now looks more middle centric to me. And it looked off center a minute ago. Isn't that a weird visual glitch almost, isn't it? In my head, mathematically, it looked correct before. Whereas this... Oh, really? Interesting to see how we do lighting down here. I think that actually looks better. If you were to stand at the middle, yeah, that looks loads better. And it's still... It's still actually 3x3. That's actually really cool. I'm actually super chuffed with that. Stick a torch here for now. God damn, I thought I was going to have to rearrange the whole room briefly, though. So this is the Stairs of Despair. So this is going to basically... Oh, really? This is going to lead down... Can you actually hit through a... Ooh, I didn't think you'd be able to do that. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, this is going to lead down to our nether portal, I think it's called. Is that the right word for it? A nether portal? Or is it just called... That's quite ominous. I like it. Now I need to figure out how to do it. What's that, Dylan's? The whole room. Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? It's not actually, although it technically it sort of is a bit off, it actually looks better than it ever did. It's not often you're going to be coming at that angle anyway. You're going to be coming at that angle. And I think perspective wise that actually works pretty well. So how do I actually do this? I need to basically we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should actually be out, shouldn't it? So that will be an upside down step there. Is that right? Am I actually doing that right? So I need to just knock out. I need to knock out 4 blocks each time and the bottom layer, right? It's like a 3x4. Take that out. That out. And then I drop down a block and go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we'll be able to work with that. That looks like it gives us plenty of headroom, I think. Oh, dude, I gotta remember. Points at the base piece. Actually works quite nicely. But I guess for us, so that actually works. Did we figure out how to place these blocks? Don't I have to? If I place this one, but oh, you total git. Upside down block, and then I have to stand. Oh, that's going to drive me mad. We need to come up with a system for this. Stand perpendicular to it and point in the top right hand corner, yeah? So in there. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's going to be super slick, mate. I really like that. Let's rock and roll with it. Oh, bloody hell. Thank you, Simpsy. I need to go and get some stone. Hopefully we'll find some really nice resources as we dig down here as well, so we can go on our grand adventure later. I stood like, oh my god, it's 2:15. Where does time go? See, now we've got a little project, you see, because we need to mine anyway, because we need to get diamonds and all the juicy jazz, don't we? I mean, this could ultimately level out onto the teleportation room. We could branch off down to a main like minecart station or something as well, couldn't we? Thank you for the follows to Joey Apples and Cassio. Thank you very much. So the most important thing is we've just got a bit of a plan for where we go, and I think we've nailed that. The only thing we haven't done is we haven't thought about lighting, but if you look at it, everywhere's got 3 blocks. Which I think means we're going to be able to have some really cool mood lighting in here. I think we can do some really nice stuff with that. It's the age-old Grumbodian rule of thumb, the block of 3, isn't it? So again, now I've thrown myself a little bit, actually. See if I can figure this out, okay? So you put an upside down stair in, go underneath it. Some stone, don't I? Just whoa! Where did all my stone go? Yep. Minecart Central. Yes, you've got it. That's exactly what we want. So we are going to backfill Dink, aren't we? Dink. Oh, let me just go and do that gap there as well. And then you stand underneath it. Backfill that. But perpendicular to it, and you'll get that in there spot on, won't you? So again, underneath it, pointing at the ceiling to that quadrant, and then that is how that's going to look going down there. We'll go down about 15 blocks, and then we'll have a look at some lighting for it. Can we go on a pig wrangling adventure? Actually, I do need to find carrots, Simpsy. I've got no idea how I find carrots. You're still going to jump your head? No, I think it works, dude. Seems to work so far, Katie. We essentially extended it out to 5 blocks, haven't we? We've got 1, 2, 3 clear with a base and a stairwell. So we're still 3 blocks clear. Travelling at speed by the looks of it. What we could do later on, maybe, we could even have a minecart track that goes down the middle. Have I found a horse? I have found a horse, yes, but I don't know how to get it, Dylan's. There's actually 2 really close to home. If anyone knows if I can actually go and get a horse now, shout out and we'll give it a go in the morning. I was kind of just assuming I needed fancy things to start getting mounts, but as a bit of a noob, I've got no idea. Basically, it's a gap of 3 like that, and then the bottom 2 carved out, isn't it? So then what do I do? Then yeah, so 3. So 1. I'm still struggling to get my head around this. I can make a saddle. What do I need to make a saddle though, dude? Leather? I don't think I've got any leather, mate. I could go murder some go murder some cows. Would that give me leather? I've got to find a village to find carrots. Is that the only way to find carrots? Is to find a village? Well, I've got some pillagers around me, so maybe there's a village nearby. We'll have a proper little adventure day tomorrow where we go out on the boat. I want to see if I can make my. Remember when we did the boat journey and I planted a load of torches along the shore edge? I quite fancy seeing if I can just get back to that little crafting depot that I made. This is so reminiscent of some of the building we did with ice, the good old ice captain back in the days of 7 days. Cows can spawn anywhere. I've got cows. I've got loads of cows around. I've got a little farm up top. I've actually got animals. What happens if you try and keep animals underground without any daylight? Do they get a bit fidgy? Because I'm going to assume they actually do need to eat grass, right? Because when I've been in the farm, I have seen the grass disappearing. So do they starve to death or something? Use a leash to grab a horse. I don't know. Don't help me, mate, because I don't really know what that is. Have you seen HMS One Wing? So let's show you, Simpsy. You're not going to be impressed. Let's go and have a look. Actually, that would be a mod that I'd love. Is one that just enables us to have craftable boats, for example. This is the mighty HMS One Wing, Simpsy. Be prepared to be amazed. Dang, dang, dang. It's the plug that I love. I think that's bloody brilliant. So yeah, I've got cows, look. I mean, I've got a little wheat farm to feed the animals. How did that cow get in there? That's a bit weird. I wonder how the cow got in there. Oh, what? I only got... Oh, hang on. Went with a lot of wheat seeds, huh? I might as well go and feed these. Make little babies for me. Hello, little sheepies. And we might as well feed the chickens as well. Now, if I tactically switch to the seeds before I go in, they shouldn't run away, should they? Over there. And I can use that to jump into there, to run out there. Okay. What, do you reckon that actually spawned in there? Alright. That's rather convenient. What are the chances of that happening? It's great, isn't it, Simpsy? Do you like it? It's beautiful, this thing. I've been miles around. Check it out, look. Oh, turn her around. She's a tricky little customer. Show you my rowing technique, Simpsy. All those years at Oxford and Cambridge, you see, on the rowing team. Look at this. Fishes. Oh, we can do some fishing as well, can't we, when we come back around? So yeah, but basically all the way we did actually travel all the way around here, didn't we? And if I follow the torches, I should find. Yeah, should we just go and have a look quick? Let's get dark. This is the way you travel in Minecraft, folks. By Grumbodian Boat Service. It's getting really hot in here. Been singing nursery rhymes again, chicks. Let's see if I can find that little crafting station. I'll be super impressed if I can. I really need to turn back. It's going to start getting dark. I'm not going to risk it. This is a disaster. Minecraft is so dangerous. No, it's not my... No, basically, I borrowed some of Nina's armpit hair, and it's been genetically modified to self-robe. It's basically self... Jesus!
Don't mind me. Just knocking Subquake from 3rd P.
Thank you so much, Smith. Thank you for the 500 biddies, bro. That is a whole ton of biddies. That is a lot of biddies, bro. Yeah, this is Nina's patented self-propagating, self-propelling armpit hair. It's not many of us have it, but Nina got the shears out and trimmed me a little bit, and I impregnated my own armpit pores with some of that. It's worked out all right, mate. Right. Jump out of the old. Get the hell out of here. Come here, things. Ah! Oh god, what was that? Holy shit, what was that? Oh my god. What was that? Oh god, run away. Is that gonna chase after us? Oh god. What was it? Wasn't one of them ender knobbers, was it? Alright, let's get the hell out of there. That was a terrible, terrible. Well, just stop it now. Keep digging. Diggy diggy holes, mate. Diggy diggy holes. Being out at night is freaking insane in this game. Absolutely insane. We'll have to have some sort of like nighttime adventures where we equip ourselves with swords and boards and arrows and go and hunt Enderman and things. It was a dragon. It was one of them cow dragons, mate. How do you install Chroma Hills? The website only goes up to 113. If you use the latest version of 113 Knife, it actually works with this. In fact, I don't know if you saw Knife. Big shout out to Johnny for letting us know. Apparently, it was only popped out about 20 odd hours ago. But rather annoyingly, Knife, they haven't actually updated the file name or anything. So if you go to the Chroma Hills website and download the 113 non-shader pack, you actually won't get the glitch with the lava that I've had the last couple of streams. So, yeah, just download the latest 113 and you'll be good to go now. Like I said, a big shout out to Johnny, because I would never have known otherwise. I just had that bookmarked, and every now and again, I've just been bouncing across to see if it's changed to 114, and of course, it's never going to by the looks of it. Bit annoying they don't change the file names when they change things, but I'm not going to argue because it's a fantastic mod pack. So, get butthurt over a weird file name. It was not a blade of glass. There was grass. There was something there, and you know there was. It was hideous. It was like some dark vortex in the middle of the night. It was something hideous lurking out there. You're not going to get me killed. I'm trying to make out there was nothing there. I'm telling you. Hideous winged beastie. Don't know how far down to take this. Get a light on, otherwise Wensax ain't gonna see shit if he's around, is he? Yeah. I've got a good rhythm with that actually. That's gonna be fine. We just need to decide how far we want to take it, don't we? That. Yeah, and hopefully we'll have a nice little build. You know, a little bit of learning how things work. Don't want to be dashing off to the Nether just yet, and then we've got the adventure of the Nether, and then apparently there's something called the End, whatever the hell that is. Hopefully there's no bells involved. That's stone. What's that? Andesite. Switch that down. Okay. Oh, actually, I should have gone and got a coffee. What time is it? 4:27. Well, I might try and get on early tomorrow. I might see if I can get on a little bit earlier for the stream tomorrow if I can. But I've got to travel and see Grumdad in a bit. Pick him up a few goodies. Might pick him a chili later. I've just off this. I've just suddenly realised I've just made a really bad mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I boffed? I don't feel right. Ah, oh, dudes. Look, I've boffed it. You sort of tell straight away, can't you? Okay. It was a winged behemoth, and yes, there were millions of them. Quite clearly, I'm glad we're all on the same wavelength here. Quite literally, bazillions. Blah, 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 blah. Gonna get a nice. So what can we do with gravel? Can we actually do anything with gravel? Is it worth keeping? I've offed it again, haven't I? Why do I keep going off? What am I doing wrong here? Four down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 4 and then the 1 in front, isn't it? Yeah. So come down a block, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 1 in front. What? Don't sleep, Grump. It is bugged and you cannot wake up. Oh, I do need to. I was saying at the start of today's stream, Mojo. It's not often I go this amount of time without sleep. And I always know when I'm at that point. I always get about another 10 to 12 hours where I continue to function. It's almost like a last lease of life. I know I'm on that right as we speak. So about, I don't know, 6 o'clock this evening, I reckon I will be absolutely... I just don't think I'll even be able to keep my eyes open, dude. Oh, have I buffed it again? It's because I keep looking at chat as well, so I keep losing my track. I think that might be deep enough. Let's go backfill anyway, because I want to have a play with the lighting. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Right. Let's go and get a layer of steps in, so we don't have to do the bouncy malarkey. So if we start at the bottom. I like the fact that where you click the block determines the placement rotation of the block. It's actually, you essentially got 4 sections, haven't you? So, but based on your angle of placement plus the plane that you're placing it on, it's quite a clever system. It's going to look really nice, I reckon. It's almost like you get a dark light shading on it. You tried it last night, you struggled to get up. I am very much enjoying it, Virulent Vortex. In fact, I'm going so far as to say, Virulent Vortex, for the first time in a long time, I can almost imagine a time and a place where this server has been running for many months with many tales to tell. I'm quite excited to see it. And of course, the beauty of a game like this is, in so many ways, it's kind of never ending, isn't it? There are just so many mods that we can play about with. So yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot, mate. And today I've just managed to get the basics of a concept for a build. Not as in anything fancy, just a concept of where I'm going to store things. In fact, before we do go to that, I do just want to check my... I think the most important thing is when I do inventory management, I put everything back in there. So shaped stone in there. I know I need to get it back in a minute, but andesite, granite, cobblestone, diorite, stone, and then that is for metals. So and another batch of that, and then we'll there, throw that in there. There you go. Love it. Love it. Nice and simple. So if I take those and those, I suppose we might want to try some plates. I suppose we could try other things just to mix it up a little bit. I can't really think of a light idea. We got any stone kicking around? Let's place in another batch on these 2 forges. Stone. Yeah, how are we going to do lighting? I mean, I'd say the first light's going to have to be on that primary entrance there. So, what can we do? You don't want to see the torch, basically, do you? So, I mean, even if you just did something like that, see it, all right. Torch in there, that in there, out some lights. What about trying something like this to add a real different contour to it? What about... Whoa, what the fudge is that, dude? Oh, what even is that? That is proper strange. So is there no way to place a... Let me just try something. If it will shift if you place a block after it. So if you place... Oh, I see. That is really weird. Well, I don't need glass, do I? Because, I mean, glass is just going to... is glass not just going to essentially just cover it up? It's the square nature of the hole I'm trying to change. Although, having said that, we do need to make some glass. So shall we go and have a look? Have I got any sand? How do you make glass? Actually, that's a really good point. How do you make glass? Does that do anything? Paprika, thank you very much for the bits, mate. Smith! Thank you for the 500. Seriously, bro, that's a lot of bits, Smithy. Thank you very much, mate. Paprika, thank you for the 50 biddies. Glezor, thank you for the follow. That doesn't seem... Oh, that is doing something. Ooh, that looks strange. I'll tell you what, let me take that out. Let's go and have a look what that looks like. Oh. Check your recipe book. You just see all those different looking glass things then? Oh, whoa. What was that I just saw? How do you make blue glass? Whoa, hang on a minute. What's going on here? How do you... Oh, Jesus balls. You actually have to make the blocks themselves. 6 blocks? Well, 6 glass blocks for 1. Holy shit balls. Would you use lanterns? That's not... no, that actually isn't a bad idea, mate. You mean like actually just placing them in... Actually, you know what? Dude, that is not a bad idea. Let me, come here, you. These things are quite odd, aren't they? Hello? Knock that out. How do we do that? We sort of... That's actually quite fine. Backfill it, didn't you? You just had a delicious home-raised gammon casserole with freshly homegrown potatoes and a pak schwa. What's that? With broccoli. That sounds awesome. Got me hungry now. Yeah, 10 years today, Jeffrey. In fact, hang on, should we have a look at the website and see what this these weird reveals are supposed to be? Can't see anything yet. No, they have. It's changed. They must have done something. Oh, watch the announcement live. Stream our epic live show on September the... September the 28th. What the hell? Oh, the thing that I've been touting is Awesome Reality Minecraft Earth. What the hell is that? Oh, they've gone for AR, look. I knew Microsoft were interested in AR. They've been pushing that for a long time, haven't they? So that must be... So it's nothing that's going to affect us right now. Oh, is it? Oh, it's cabbage. Oh, it's basically nice cabbage. Excuse me. Oh, dear. You're right, gamer. Gamer sad Jada, mate. I'm not sure about this. Lanterns are going to get expensive. So I'm kind of reluctant, I think, to go down that route. Let's have a little look what glass, just vanilla glass even looks like. Alright, almost looks like there's not a 3D model down there then. And we throw that in there. Have a little look at I wonder if it's like got window panes like ooh. Ooh, I quite like that. Oh shit. Oh, does it actually oh. You don't get glass blocks back then, no? I really should have thought that through, shouldn't I? Let's. What do you think? Does it look better like that as you go down? I think it probably will do, won't it? Oh yeah, because it's a darker shadow on it. That's actually really nice. That's cool. That's cool. How often should we have them? Should we go with the cardinal rule of blocks of 3? Let's see what it'll look like. Quite a lot of torches, but to be honest, it's going to be an important entrance, so I don't mind. Bit of work. I'll tell you what, let's get some, because I can't see squat. Because we don't need to worry about this now. We can just focus on the diggy part, but these block that up. Oh, wrong block type, dude. So if we drop a torch in, won't matter. You won't be able to see it, will you? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what it actually looks like. Might have to knock that out though. Quite a lot of extra work in a way, but it will be. Still gonna have to knock out that one. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm very much looking forward to going on a little adventure. We'll see, how would I make arrows? How do you build up a bountiful supply of arrows? Does anyone know? I'm quite intrigued by arrows. I'm going to assume chickens and flint. But is there anything, is there any other way of doing that? Do I just I mean, should I start building up a huge portfolio of chicken feathers? Basically, just make a 2x2 hole. This isn't right, is it? This isn't right. I need to go down another block. Oh, god damn it, dude. There we go. That's perfect. What's that in? I found a bit of bacon. A bit of bacon just sitting in there, lurking away merrily. So let's knock that out, that out. Let's go and see what the illumination. It's subtle. In fact, you hardly even know it's illuminated. But I'm going to assume that will do a good job there. And as you go down, you'll just sort of catch the windows, won't you? Yeah, we'll go for that, I think. So I need feathers, sticks, and oh, so it's not flint. Yeah, I think I've got it, Mojo. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, McGlashan, but technically, it would be you that's at fault. Because technically, everything that I smash in this game goes into... I mean, if you think about it, if you smash a block of stone, you shouldn't get a block of stone back, should you? If I smash a tree log to pieces, I shouldn't get a tree log back, should I? So why is it any different with glass? You see my point? Technically, the logical nature of the game dictates that I'm correct and you're wrong, bro. You just need to think it through more. You're right, Noblet. How you doing, bro? Yeah. So, oh, it is flint. And how would I get flint? Is there a particularly clever way to get that, or? In fact, you know what, mate? I don't even know how I get flint. I've got a little bit of it, but I have no idea where I found it, or what I could do to try and farm it. Tidy up these sides. I'm going to need a ton of stone, you know, like an absolute metric pizza. I suppose all we want to do is try and figure out how deep we need to take this in order to have nice effect on it. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of stuff there. Oh. Got some bloody creeper appearing there now. Ah, dude. You can really see like some little projects coming together here. I think doing this like really, really simple kind of actually even giving us any light. Starting to wonder if it is, you know. Can we just knock these out and have a look? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. It's definitely giving us illumination. That's okay for us to say once we get the other side done, that's actually going to look quite nice. It actually just made... Oh, God, that looks cool. It's almost the effect... I'm almost tempted to spread them out a little bit. Let's have a look at what it's going to look like on the other side. If we... I'm going to go one... What's that there? Oh, yeah, 1, 2. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4... Pop that in there. Let's get some. Let's get. So this is the problem. If you're going to do this, you've got to smash out all the extra blocks, haven't you? Which wouldn't be a problem if it was stone, because it would be sort of feeding back into the primary build, then it wouldn't matter. But got this weird ass andesite stuff bloody everywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we're doing them too frequently.
They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to the funny farm.
Oh, that's twice you've done that today. You're in breach of Barbadian etiquette. Hey, no, Serenity. You alright, CBK?
You thought it was a joke, and so you laughed. You laughed when I had said that losing you would make me flip my lid.
Gravel gives you flint. Ow. Gravel gives you flint. How would you get gravel out of flint? Smelt it or... Oh, or do you mean you have to mine gravel to get little pieces of flint? That's not a very efficient way of getting shitloads of flint though, is it? I'd love to see these torches with a shader pack running. I really would. Think it's too dark? You think the hole is too dark, Simpsy? I suppose we want it sort of dark, like, don't we? Isn't that the sort of the point? Because this is the stair. What's it called? I've forgotten now. We had a name for it. I'm bugging if I can remember. Oh, I'm not sure. So something to do with peril. At the bottom you can have black blocks so it looks foreboding. Well, at the bottom I suppose we could just... It's going to have that black effect anyway at a certain render distance, right? I would have thought. But I don't know, mate. That's the problem. I just don't know right now. You can hear the rain from the source blocks up top. Spooky that, right? Do any mod packs actually add like rounded blocks in? So, for example, like imagine you're making. Oh Jesus! Okay, now I think I need to fine tune that. Oh God Almighty! Don't leave it to... Oh, that's a good point, actually, mate. Let me get some of these down here. Dude. God damn it, Mr. Mojo! Thank you very much for the bits, though, bro. Thank you. And so thank you to Smith and Paprika as well. Thank you all for the biddies. Thank you for a lot of biddies, Mojo. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, sir. Very generous, sir. Thank you kindly. That's another 6 months off the life expectancy. Drop this one down here. An extra stairwell. Just do one more and then we'll see what it looks like with all the lights turned off. And knock these out, actually. Definitely illuminates it. And of course, we're going to have the glass effect, aren't we? Oh, I don't know. I'm not. You know the thing I don't like. I don't like the square. I don't like the fact it's square. That's the one thing that's bugging the balls out of me. And I don't know why I don't like the fact it's square. Maybe with a glass panel on the front instead of at the back might add a little. I don't know, just a little bit of something to it. What's about a knife? You can put it down and remine it several times and get more. What's that? Put what down? Sorry. What oh, does that mean you could make like a? You could actually make like a granite farm. Did you say gravel? Well, you mean you just do that? No, I haven't got a bloody shovel, mate. I wonder if there's a way to automate that. I wonder if there's like a feeder system. That would be really good. Oh, I'd love to work. I tell you what, if this. Oh, you got me wondering about the possibilities now. If I shove that and that in there, make a. Oh, hang on. Let me put these away. Let's not get lazy. And we'll pop in. So if I, how much flint have I got? I've got 3 flint. Still got 3 flint. Oh! Flint. Holy balls. Holy balls. 3. Oh my god, that's madness, mate. Oh, that's actually really, really cool. Not well spotted. Well, Knife and anyone else that mentioned it. That's really cool. Wonder if there's any way. Makes a note of Serenity making a note of her note. Naughty boy, Serenity. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to sort of like create a machine or something, because it's the pistons and stuff. Yeah, there's a spider out here somewhere, mate. There's like a lake area up here, so we've probably got a little cheeky bugger up there. Ooh, yeah. I'll tell you what I do need. I need to go and get a load of sand, don't I? I wonder if I can make this into like the map room. Or we could have the map over there, couldn't we? See if there's anything on these furnaces. Might as well take that out of there. So that's looking okay. That's looking okay. That's legit. And that's sort of like our little. We'll put things like the bed and anything we like the boat or something in there. We could go on our little adventures. Then we'll go and get some sand and get it smelted down to glass. Okay, let's just grab another 64 stone. Alright, so shaped stone blocks can go in there. That in there. Gravel. Got flint. That all stone. Stone, 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 and stone. But as we've learned, if we're going out and about, always take a stack. I'll tell you what we'll do. We start taking a stack of granite with us. So let's go and eat. We need food and sustenance. It's going all right, Johnny. We just started to make the peril stairs when I can't remember. Why does it not rhyme with peril anymore? We had a cool name for the stairwell. I can't think what it was called. Oh, the speeders are terrifying, Simpsy. And they jump at you as well. They are evil. Like, honestly, they're really nasty. They're horrible, mate. And they're all hairy. With eyes. Big, bugly, boggly eyes, mate. And hairs. And nibble your bum. You're going to love them. You poured in gin. A 255 gin. Why not, right? Yeah, we've tried the half slabs, Dylan's. I just don't think it's going to work on that. I just wonder if anyone's ever made a block in a mod pack. So you place a block in there, but it actually has like a circular thing. I need to sort out my mouse. My mouse makes it look juddery, but as you can see, it's not at all. Daytime, it's daytime, it's daytime. Sand, wasn't it? We were going to go and get a load of sand. Oh, hang on. Monsters can come out when it's dark, can't they? Where am I going to get a load of sand? I don't want to farm it too close to home, that's the thing. Have a little look. Boats are so cool. Maybe we'd find a little spot of desert or something, couldn't we? But so I think round there is my little... Let's carry on round, see if I can... What time is it? Middle of the day. Still see the torches, so we're definitely going in the right direction. Torches. There's a torch right there. Oh no, I wouldn't have placed torches, would I? Because I only did it. I had the idea halfway home. So actually, we probably are still on the right path. Yeah, there it is. Look, there's the tower. This is my little away. Oh, there's another tower there. Someone else has been here. There's that little crafting station I made, look. Oh, look at all the horses. There's loads and loads of horses. Or donkeys, whatever they are. Let's get some sand. Yeah, because we're going to go back into those mines over there, aren't we? We had to leave it. It looked like it opened up into quite a large area, didn't it? But oh, careful. How deep the sand goes. Oh, sugar, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Oh. Oh god, it's chaos, mate. I love the way it all fills back in. That is so cool. So we actually... Oh, what the hell? Carry on down here. Oh no, it's a dead end! Oh no! Oh, I thought... Oh, I'm kind of gutted. So that, we actually came as far as we could. I said, oh, Shades, is this? Ah, so are you living around here, are you? Oh, look, you've made a grumbled brick road. Oh, Shades! I found your home, mate. Hopefully I've not made a mess of your dock area, Shades. If you want me to put that... I didn't realise. I just thought this was like a marker you were using to let you know where we were. Actually, I suppose that's something else we could have a chat about. Hang on, let me just turn this alarm off. We could have a chat about it on Discord, isn't it? About making sort of like pillars. So if you see a pillar, you know it's someone's area. We used to have a really fancy Grumbodian land claim markers or something, wasn't it? Back up here, Shades. You dug a little hole. You got a crafting table, a couple of little things, and a furnace. And then you're doing diggy, are you, mate? I hope you don't mind me coming in, Shades. Oh, hello. Can I go all the way down? Oh my God, it's gonna take me days to get out of here. Oh shit! Did I lock the? Oh, Shades, I didn't close the door, mate. I'm so sorry. Shades has been quite apple it. To be fair, I did stitch her eyeball back in for her. So Shades has been busy keeping it. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, Shades has been busy looking after a newly sewed in eyeball, and 3 minutes of me being in the same vicinity, I've managed to completely destroy her harbour area. And led a village of Dongerman down into her base because I left the front door wide open. Did wipe my feet, and I took my feet off, actually. Well, maybe not my feet, but... I haven't actually got any shoes, to be fair. Well, at least I know where you are, Shades. At least I know where you are. I will. Oh, the characters look awesome. Let's watch a little Grumbodian at work. Look, it's so satisfying. Oh shit! I didn't close the door. Shades knows what she's doing. Look, it's growing back, Shades. Oh no, that's it getting wet, isn't it? I think that's it actually getting wet from the rain, right? Oh God, look at the time. Oh no. Oh, can I stay in your hole, Shades? Do you mind if I stay in your hole? Can I? I'll wipe my feet this time, mate. It's too dark, Shades. I'm so sorry. I'll let you open the door. I don't want to. God damn it. It's getting late out there. You can see, I really like the fact that the clock on there actually shows you on the icon the time, so you don't have to actually hold it. I think that's really, really cool. It's a nice little touch, actually. I'll have a play about with some of the super hyper photorealistic mega 512 by 512 texture packs one stream as well, just so I can show you how busy it makes the game look. It's really strange. I personally feel as if there's a fine line between that sort of 64 to 128 bit texture pack. I think when you start making it look too photorealistic, because it's only on a flat plane, unless you start playing about with parallax mods and shader mods, it actually looks ever so strange the higher the res goes. But we'll have a look at some of them. We'll definitely put Sphax on, because I know a lot of you like that one. It'd be interesting to see how totally different things look when you switch texture pack. How you doing, Jags? Sorry for not being able to catch your stream the past few days. You never have to apologise for that, Jags, but thank you. The wife wanted to go new car shopping, then today painting the daughter's bedroom and papering. Oh my God, dude, you have been busy, haven't you, bro? At least buy a dilly. What have I done? Did I say something about staying in Shades' hole all night? Well, you know, there's one thing, you know. Stamina. That's what it's all about, lads. What texture pack is super realistic? Just go for any of the 512s. There's some really high sort of photorealistic 512s, but it's like I said, you take a block like this and you look down at it, I haven't got a grass block or anything to show you. And it kind of suits the game, it looks right. But when you start looking at real high detail 512s, you actually see blades of grass. And you can almost see like daffodils or little buttercups kind of stitched in there. So it almost, you know, if you're looking like that, it looks like a really high resolution texture. But the problem is they start looking really busy. You know, they actually look... You'd say something like The Witcher. You're not going to have this perfectly flat land, and even if you have, it's interspersed with, you know, 3D geometry and foliage. So you're not actually ever looking directly down at a really high res texture. So in this, one of the issues you've got, because you're looking at it at quite an oblique angle, and I'm not sure how the anisotropic filtering works in the game. So for example, I use a 16 times anisotropic filter because I can't use Optifine with this yet. So the oblique angle should still maintain their texture identity. With the high resolution packs, that starts getting really obscured. It's a really strange effect. So, but they are interesting though. So someone's put a lot of work into them. Yeah, Doc had to do this recently. Dylan's. Yeah, we will. Don't worry, Bethany. I'm just trying to get to today because I was interrupted a couple of times and I had to dash out to the doctors and stuff earlier. So today was more about just trying to get the base build area done. Can I just say a really big thanks to Shades? Thank you for joining me on the server, Shades. Just anything about it, anything that's popped into your head. We're just going to let a couple of, Grumbodians on over the next few days, just so we can get an idea. You know, the last thing we need is someone who doesn't know us, or doesn't know us particularly well, joining us and starting some epic build that is like on someone's doorstep and it's going, look, you're going to have to get rid of it, mate. I don't want to piss anyone off, so I think it's important we kind of do this slowly and expand. You know, I now know where Shades is. If I let like 10 people on all instantly, I just don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not going to get a flavour for distances and chunk issues and how the server's performing. So we'll just take it slow. So if you are interested in joining us, and I don't get back to you straight away, but don't panic. It's just we just want to make sure we get this right, and then hopefully it'll make sense as we move forwards. Because I know so little about Minecraft, I know so little about how servers operate and RAM requirements and God knows what else, and I don't want to read up on all that because it could be spoilery in terms of things like POIs, for example, and how the Nether works. It's really important we've got a team of players that don't get too far in front of me, so that I can still get to the Nether and have it, not untouched, but actually go and enjoy it together, or on my own if nobody else is around. So there's so many things we need to talk about. It's going to be a slow progress. But I think it's not going to matter if you're a day or a week or 3 weeks behind everybody else. The server's going to run for a long time. Or at least I think it is. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. So we'll see. We'll just see. Thank you all for watching, because it is 3 o'clock, as you can probably tell I'm trying to wind up. So thank you to Shades for jumping in today. Thanks for Daxos for checking he could get on with the whitelist as well. I do appreciate that. So we'll obviously be back tomorrow morning, 8:15, without a shadow of a doubt. Might even start a little bit earlier if I can. Stream through to the normal finish time of 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're interested in coming and having a chat with us about not just about Minecraft, but anything, we've got some texture packs to share. But like I said, not just about Minecraft. Do consider joining us on Discord. ! Discord in chat will get you a link to the Discord server. It is a busy place over there. You're more than welcome. It's not just about the current game we're playing. Plenty of multiplayer sections if you want to jump on the Division or something with PlayStation 4 or Xbox friends, etc. Do consider joining us. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take any time. Just give us about half an hour after the stream just to get your posting permission sorted. If you really want to get chatting quickly, post in the welcome section. Just say hello. And it enables me to just click your name and get you sorted so much quicker than scrolling through God knows how many names we've got on Discord. In fact, there's probably a better way to do that. I need to speak to you about that, Simpsy. I literally scroll down the entire list of Grumbodians looking for white names instead of greens. It takes forever, mate. There's probably literally a click of a button I can do to just look at people that haven't been given permission. What else? Twitter. ! Twitter in chat will get you a link to the Twitter feed. Again, great place just to know when the streams start, or like today, when the stream reboots if I've had to take an emergency AFK, for example. ! YouTube in chat will get you a link to the YouTube channel. which I'll try and get up to date. And again, I need to speak to you about that, Simpsy, because I'm not sure where we are with that. Are you free for a bit later, Simpsy? I hope you are, mate. Gin and tonic or not, even if you can only give me 10 minutes. So yeah, a YouTube subscription, of course, would be absolutely fantastic. Now, we are currently streaming 7 days a week. We are currently streaming Minecraft for the foreseeable future. We're going to try and get some evening streams on, even if they are literally for an hour, because the server will be running 24/7, and I will have an opportunity here and there to jump on. I was really tempted to consider making this Bedrock edition so I could play anywhere and everywhere, but that would not have been fair to other people. So unfortunately, I might not be able to play and always stream it, but I'm pretty sure I could run this on a laptop. It ain't going to look great. I just won't be able to stream it. So there's that to look forward to. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs, the resubs, the bits, the follows, the donations, the gifted subs. Thank you all so very much for the support. I know a lot of people were not expecting Minecraft. I'm going to be honest, I was not expecting Minecraft. There's been a few that have dropped me a very, very, very much needed and very positive comments. Thank you for that. It means the world to me, because trust me, that really helps balance out the shitstorm of other stuff. I have no idea why I get this, but I know some of you don't like Minecraft, but it's still Grumbodia, and it's still the same people in chat, and it's still the same chinwags day in, day out. I know you might not like it, but there's a lot of other Twitch channels, right? And you know, even if some, you know, a few of us get together and we have a great community build, you can't create magic like that. You really can't. You know, I've looked back on some of the days that we've played Ark in 7 days, and so many friendships were made, and I just feel like we've not had a chance to play a game that's accessible to so many people as Minecraft is now. Things change. You know what I'm like with Ark. I put 100 hours into it and I'm like, yeah, whatever, and we're off playing something else. Maybe that will happen with Minecraft. I don't think it will. We're fully committed to this server though. No matter what happens, we will transfer ownership to somebody else, or we can give you the save files so you can carry on if you do commit to a big build. It's not going to go anywhere. I promise you that. You know, no matter what happens, you'll still have access to all your hard work. So I shall leave it there. Thank you all very, very much for joining us. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic Friday evening, whatever you're up to. I will be on Discord shortly for a little while later. Some traveling and what have you later on, but I will be around on Discord to answer any questions. I will desperately try and catch up with DMs. Please, 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 please don't keep DMing me if I've not got back to you, because it basically fires you back to the reverse of my list, which just means you're getting further and further away from a reply, and it throws it all out. Thank you. Thank you all very, very much for a very, very enjoyable stream. I do apologise for yesterday not being able to stream. First time in a long time. I know we've had a couple of rocky days where it's just been really difficult to get it up. Get it up. God damn it. I'm so tired. You can have that one for free. But it has been a really nice stream today. So thank you all very, very much. And lovely to see you today as well, Simpsy. I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful Friday evening. I look forward to seeing you at the very latest, 8 o'clock, 8:15 tomorrow morning. I'll see you soon.